characters and real life. Huh?
Is this foreshadowing?
No, not foreshadowing. But after this quote, I am.
It's five shadowing.
A little bit of some background on today's story. But this is a quote from Socrates. All souls are immortal, but the souls of the righteous are immortal and divine.
Fancy.
All souls are immortal.
But the souls of the righteous are immortal and divine.
Could have told you that.
So, a little background on our story today. Long ago, when the age of man was young, there was a war in the heavens between powerful beings once thought incapable of death. Discovered that they had the power to kill each other. Discovering they had the power to kill each other, they waged a great war. The victors declared themselves the Eternals and chose to live in Nyx among the stars, while the vanquished became known as Titans and were forever imprisoned in the bowels of the underworld. After the war of the immortals, Crupix, the god of mysteries, sealed the rest of the gods within Nyx and forbade them from directly interfering with the affairs of man. Unable to interact directly, the gods showed their appreciation for the love they received by sharing blessings of their domain with the faithful. Eons have since passed, and the realm of man has flourished, and memory of the Great War has begun to fade. Alright, so, picking back up with the mercenaries of justice. When we last left off, you had just retrieved a jar of ogre urine that Tiadama needed as a part of a spell component in exchange for information on how to kill Davy Jones. She informs you that Davy Jones's weakness is his heart, and that although he was once a great man and an even better sailor, he was a mortal man nonetheless, and no mortal, not even Davy Jones, can escape the call of death. But somehow, when the day came for Jones to pay his toll and cross the river Styx into the underworld, he managed to strike a deal with the ferryman. That ferryman was Aetherios, god of passage. He had become sick of his position among the other gods in the pantheon. He felt that he had been tricked into his domain. He was one of the first mortal souls to pass away, and when he came before the gods, they realized that this was only the first in a long line of people that would be coming in as they died. So they tasked him with ferrying these souls across the river. In order for him to finish this job, he would have to collect 5 coins from the world, known as the Aetherian Obols. This is the reason he asked for coins from people before they pass. It's not out of greed, but it's out of a desire to leave his position. He managed to make a deal with Jones and granted him immortality if he would become the new ferryman and move these souls into the underworld. Unfortunately, Jones had no intention of ferrying these souls, instead planned to sail the seas forever. Now, the underworld is full of poor, undead souls that have no way of passing until someone buries them. Sending the universe into chaos and utter unbalance, it is your job to go and kill Jones and bring the universe back into balance. You must sail to the Eternal Desert, and then from there, travel across the desert to Eutopolis, where you will seek an audience with King Hyperion. Gain his favor, and he will allow you to speak with the Oracle, who will tell you where Jones's phylactery is. Okay, so you guys are going to set sail. Is there anything you need to do before you head out?
I don't think so. I don't want to do anything. Patrick restocks on a fine assortment of whiskeys and bitters. He wants to be ready for this.
Good.
He's not going to cross the desert sober.
You need lots of old fashions to get through this one.
Yeah, he has a few oranges, you know.
And Nova, is there anything that you needed or wanted to do before you guys set sail?
Yeah, you're gonna be out in the sun a ton.
I have a hat.
Yeah, better keep that hat.
I have a blanket.
A blanket?
You still might.
Like
Yeah.
a warm blanket.
Yes, you can. You guys are on the island of Toti. Remember the kind of pirate headquarters? The local inn there. You guys are some pretty favored people in the community, so they were happy to let you take a blanket. They said, "Take it. Sorry. This is for the great Nova."
I get a blanket.
In the desert.
Alright. So you guys set sail, heading toward. Oh, actually, let me show you.
Are we
where
at
we're going.
Are we at
What's that?
full health?
We are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Starting out, you should be level 6. Everything should be full health. And let me log into this real quick.
Patrick is shit-faced by the time he gets on board.
Okay.
So how do you function?
It's impressive, right?
Yeah.
How does he do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if I was him, I'd be asleep.
Probably, but not Patrick. There's too much rage and pain in his heart. Just keeps him going.
Alright, so if this would load up, maybe I'll show it to you.
Oh, I also have a veil, Joel.
Cool.
Yeah, it's going to be very hot in the desert and not going to be a whole lot of shade, so yeah, make sure that hat doesn't blow away.
Have you seen Beetlejuice?
When they're in the desert
Seen
and
a little-
or when they're at Saturn and the worms are coming out of the ground.
I was just thinking of her veil.
Oh yeah. No, that's totally her.
I want to though.
Yeah.
Isn't it like a Broadway?
Yeah, no, we just aged ourselves.
No, it was just really. Yeah. It's a Tim Burton movie.
It's a topic.
Yeah, it's popular movie.
Before your time, child. So, you guys are sailing from over here on Toti, going across the ocean, and you're going to, going across the ocean, and then you're going to come in on the southern coast of the Eternal Desert. It should take you a few weeks to get there, but you have your ship is stocked with everything that you need.
Hell yeah.
Alright, cool. Somebody want to roll a d6?
I gotcha. 1. Starting off strong.
Yeah, actually, no, that was really good. Sailing conditions are clear, sunny, and everything's looking good. So as you are sailing along, you do start to hear a deep rumbling coming from below, before the deck.
We have the spot.
Exactly. Yeah, you guys do still have the Kraken after you right now.
So what can we do to like avoid? Oh, we have to stay on land, huh?
Can I start
Yeah.
building an engine on the back of this boat?
So,
He's an Earth Genasi. Can we climb on his back? Does that count?
climb on his back.
He's an Earth Genasi egg.
Can I bring a jar of dirt before we leave? You know, something like
Uh,
that.
If you guys forgot to get the jar of dirt before you left, otherwise you probably could have done that.
Well,
but-
crap.
Now, luckily, one of you does have a magical implement that should help you out against this monster, and it is still hurt from last time when it battled with the dragon turtle, so it's about at half life right now. But we are going to roll for initiative.
Well, hell yeah, brother.
I was under 2 I'm not getting
That's one.
Awesome.
No, the first time I played.
What
was
did
we'll
everybody
be
get?
to the story like within the hour, and then like 3 hours.
A
passed.
13
Take
for
that.
Jimmy.
It was
13.
it
It's
wasn't
a
an
wild
hour.
time.
It wasn't an hour.
What did
My
you
bad.
get?
You got 12.
Oh, you got 13, did you?
Got 13.
And we gotta roll off.
Okay. What did you get? 4.
Then I would take precedence.
Oh, so Joel, Dylan, and then Emily. Alright, cool. Actually, hold on, give me 1 sec. I need to look up your ship stats.
I think I still have them.
Hold on here.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it right here. If you want it.
Yeah, just keep track of your like health points and stuff.
Oh, no.
So the Kraken though is going to make a tentacle attack.
Let's see.
Has a 17 to this. I'm sure that's gonna hit.
The ship?
Yes.
We,
Oh yeah.
we add
Let me get
17 to
I
it,
gotcha.
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah, that's on Kraken's version.
So only like a nat 1 is
Yeah.
useful right now.
Yeah.
Alright, and then it would go to Joel next.
And where the heck is
Joel,
our
you
Xenos
could.
thing?
Let's see. You can You can shoot with the weapons on the ship, or you can do something from your own.
Yeah, I have nothing that's going to be useful in that regard, so I'm going to try to use this thing. If this is the galley that we had last time, or similar to it, then we've got a couple of things. And I'm going to use the mangonels, which are these. Those are the ballistas. Where is the mangonels? This is in the front.
Did I not put on there where they were on the ship?
It has.
Oh no, mangonels are like they're like catapults. Yeah, so they're like right in the middle of the ship, basically.
Well, I'm gonna go over there and try to see if I can hit this guy with these things. +5 to hit. Does a 13 hit him?
No, it does not.
Well, I'm going to sit there and cry a little bit because of that, and then
All right, and then
sit
we are on
back down.
to Patrick next.
Alright. Patrick will go ahead and throw his spear. He's going with advantage, so that is going to be a 21. 21's the high roll.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. So that's going to hit 1d10 plus 5. So that's 14 damage. For my bonus action, I warp my spear back into my hand.
Nice.
Whoa! Look at that! It's so cool.
That's the sound of warping.
It's got its own sound. Oh yeah. Why is it doing that? Bam, 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 bam. Bam.
Kill it with fire, Alex.
Alright, now it is Emily's turn. Yeah.
Can I use not pattern?
Yeah. You can. How did that one work again?
You have to do a wisdom saving throw.
What's your dice check?
13.
13.
She doesn't get a plus.
Do your vampire one. Your vampire one's higher, isn't it? 18?
I have certain things that she gets and certain things she doesn't. If it's on there, we'll see.
It should be top left.
Because
That page.
Top what?
Or top right.
dun 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 dun.
Charm.
There you go.
You gonna try to
It's
chime it?
DC 17.
17. There you go.
Okay, can I do that one then?
Yeah. Sure can.
Hell yeah, Bucko.
It beat it though.
Yeah,
I rolled an 18.
Keep it up.
it looks over at you. It's like, ew.
You actually have a really strong spell too, with your biting. Alright, we're back to Kraken.
I just have to hit with it, which means I'm going in the water with a kraken, or I'm throwing away the bite. So that's the reason I don't do it.
with the Dominate monster.
I don't have a dominate monster, but I can do something else.
The Biden. Look at where it says Command of the Deep.
Yep.
Read further in that. It says additionally you can cast Dominate monster.
Don't do it.
But the Kraken is going to do another tentacle attack. This is a 12 plus 17. So hit. I don't even think I rolled 2 damage last time. We'll just go with 20 damage to the ship.
20 damage to the ship. You hear the bow start to crack and splinter.
Ow!
Tentacle flies out of the
That's
air,
me.
smacks against the side of the ship, and you all
One
kind
red
of
shirt
rock.
sailor gets flung off the side.
That's it.
No, Scott!
Everybody do a Constitution check to see if you stand on your feet or fall prone.
I don't mess up constantly.
And it's a 10 by the way.
Is this a
Okay.
save? Is this a saving throw or
Yeah.
is this?
Saving throw, so you should have.
Oh yeah, no, there's not way. I'm losing that. I already have it with my base score.
So you guys,
You have to add your
the ship
proficiency.
rocks very hard, but you're able to brace yourself and keep your.
I didn't
balance.
need to add my saving throw.
Have you seen the Futurama where they had like the guy who yodels who replaced Scotty?
No.
Joel, it is your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to shoot it again, Bob. Does it take time to reload this thing? Or is it?
No, it's already reloaded. Right now. You guys have a full crew. Yeah.
I have a whole bunch of red shirts. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna hit it again. I'm really scared after
Just
this. You know,
wide. Need to readjust the trajectory.
It's
but
so
splashes in
big,
the water
why
just
can't
next
I
to
hit
it.
it?
And then we are on to Patrick.
Alright. Patrick, he hears this kind of sing-songy whisper coming from the trident, the bident on his back. He draws it forth, and he feels a calling to cast Command of the Deep. So the monstrosity has to pass an 18.
Wait, is that a... Yeah, that's an 18.
And it can't do that again until next dusk.
Yeah.
So
Alright, man.
Dusk?
So,
That's
So-
like nighttime.
how many times can you charm?
I thought dusk
Nova?
was like nighttime.
yes,
So,
dusk is at nightfall. Yeah,
At
what
dusk
time
and
is
dawn.
it?
good question. I don't think we'll be able to hold him off until nightfall for that.
A whole nother day and night. We're just like,
But,
yeah. Let me get some rest real quick. I'm just gonna sleep.
Nova, what are you...
I'm gonna try the charm again.
Get it cool.
Get it, girl.
That's 19.
Yeah.
What does he have a plus? Oh.
He also has a +4. No, that was just a natural
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
Man. Alright.
You have to be better than
I
that.
forgot to put Jack into this initiative, so I'm going to throw him in here at the end. And Jack has grown very fond of his
So
new
awesome.
crewmates. And so what he is going to do is he's going to sacrifice himself to
No.
the Kraken. So Jack
But how do we stop him?
tosses you his hat, it hits you in the face, and so you're kind of frazzled and you can't get over there to him. And he leaps from the side of the ship into the Kraken's mouth, and the Kraken sinks down into the water,
I
allowing
like-
you guys to escape
A
away.
little whiteboard next to
Wait,
me.
what the hell?
And I throw it up.
You just killed him?
And I write
He
number
does a
10.
Job. He does a
That's
Job.
what-
He's like, it's me, guys.
Remember, that's what happens in the movie. Well, he kind of got forced inside for us himself. Maybe you guys can get him back. You do have to go into the underworld, so maybe you see him there.
I mean, this isn't based off the movie.
Alright, so Jack has Jack has sacrificed himself. He so weak. The
Scary.
Kraken has sunk down below, but it will likely return. So if I were you guys, I would make way for land as soon as possible.
Make way for land.
What's like
So-
the nearest? Who's our
So
geographer?
you were just probably about a day's travel.
We're just sailing.
Jack was
This
the
turns
captain.
it.
Jack was kind of the
Oh
one.
my god, you guys. No one like grabbed like a pamphlet.
But if you remember, you guys all.
We have the same.
Have the
I
same-
would say you all got the sailor.
And I'm
so-
good with land.
And you've been doing this for a while. You're not
I know
Jack,
how to
but
wield
you've been
it.
sailing for a while now. You've been at this for a little over a year now, becoming pirates. So you're about a day's sail away from the city of Akros, which is on the southern coast of the Eternal Desert. So you guys are coming in right here, and you're gonna have to travel across the dunes into Eutopolis over here.
Sounds like a lot of
So-
work, Bob.
And you can come any route that you guys want to. Now, before. Listen, actually, sorry, it's on me. So, I'm just gonna you guys see as you come into Akros. So, after a few weeks at sea, you all make port in the beautiful city of Akros on the southern coast. And then from here, as I said, you'll cross into Eutopolis. Akros is a bustling city. Kind of picture something like in the Middle East, just a lot of open air markets. Everything is done outdoors. Even people's homes seem to have big skylights to let the wind pass through. While you're here, you are going to need to get all your supplies. You will need mounts.
Mounts.
Oh, sorry.
And other mounts.
Other mounts.
They're reverse.
Yeah, so you need camping supplies, mounts, food, and water for yourselves and your mounts, as well as a map. You guys can go to the market and purchase anything that you don't already have.
Alright, what kind of mounts do we got for sale?
There are a few robust camels available, and they cost 25 gold pieces to rent, or you can pay 100 gold pieces and own the camel.
I go up to all of them and I smack the butt to see which one reacts the least to it. And then whichever one reacted the least to it is the one I'm buying.
Okay,
It's
so
a proven
uh,
strategy. It's like kicking the tire on a car. You know? It's
The one we did, he was
He only
He's
kicks
he's a hard-working animal, but something about a camel's face, like right, you don't know how you can tell, but looking at this camel, you can tell it's a little slow.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't react. But you guys kind of
You mean its
bond over-
constitution is
right,
really high.
Yeah, you bond over that though, and yeah, you now have a camel.
Joel.
Like I said, it'll be 25
Joel.
gold pieces.
25 gold pieces.
Yes.
Dunzos. Is this a guy or a girl camel?
What would you like? Tell me about your
I
camel.
call him Debbie. It's a guy.
Alright.
Alright, so
That's like
It's like
that
Deadbeat,
reminds me
but
of the
Debbie.
SpongeBob episode where he gets like a seahorse.
on what?
He gets like the SpongeBob episode where he finds the seahorse. It's like, I don't know, Debbie.
I don't remember that.
What? And then they put the quarter in his like. He like parked outside.
Was it green?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, I
they
remember
like
that.
parked it right outside of the Krusty Krab, and they're like, "Oh look, like a new ride."
And they drive a quarter
That's
in.
to set it free at the end, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Cool.
I want to buy a camel.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought I was doing. It was, I thought
25 rinse it. Yeah.
Oh,
You're eventually
100.
gonna have to take it
I'll
back.
buy it.
Cool. All right. What is your camel name?
Old Dusty.
Old
Oh.
Dusty.
Old
like
Dusty.
All right, and then.
Although, you know what? I already have a mount. I got Argos.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm
You
just
don't
gonna
need
go with
one.
Argos.
I was wondering how that was gonna work. I was just like,
Argos is
Argos would
looking
follow
at the
behind
sky.
while you're on your camel. What's Argos' carrying capacity?
Well, he's a dire wolf, so
He's
a
gonna
couple
be
hundred
in
pounds.
dire need of carrying capacity in the
Let's see what his
sense.
strength is. That'll decide
How much is a camel?
A Mastiff can do 195 pound carry capacity.
He has 16 strength, so
That's a number. That's pretty high.
We'll say he could do. Let's say he could do 225 because a pony could do 225.
okay.
You calling his dog fat?
No, I'm saying it's a strong dog. I'm saying a dog as strong as at least a pony.
A pony. A real horse though?
No, a riding horse and a draft horse.
Can I paint my camel?
540 and stuff. That's a lot.
Your carry capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15. So 16 times 15. I'll figure that out.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cannolis. Can I paint my camel to look like Argos?
240.
Yeah, so we'll go with that.
Can I
paint
my camel?
Can you paint it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that would have like negative
Cute
effects on you.
picture.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I could paint it white, and then it'd have really good effects in the desert.
Reflect the
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah.
Now you're thinking.
You guys
Now
are all
you're thinking,
losers.
Jimmy.
Can I paint it to look like
Desert-proof
his
your
mount,
camel.
though?
To look like kid, you want to paint it to try to look like a
Like
tower.
Argos, just a little bit.
You paint on fangs.
It's I want an animal handling check to see if you can keep your
Oh, I can
camel.
hold the animal down. That's not a problem.
Like a chokehold. Yeah.
I'd get it really sleeping.
I'm gonna kill the animal then.
That's not what I
Beat
was
a, beat a
doing.
15,
Poor Debbie.
and it'll sit still long
If he
enough.
kills it, does he have to pay full price?
Okay, how
Oh,
about
you already bought it, so I guess it's
Oh,
his
that
camel
makes
to do
sense.
it.
how about this? If it's not a good animal handling check, the paint job just doesn't come out good because it's going on there one way or another. Right?
No, that's what you're gonna get paint on there, but I'm like, yeah, he didn't
rolled
sit
a
still.
two.
He didn't sit
He
still
rolled a
enough
two.
for you to make it look like Argos.
I'm not
And
good
now
at handling
you got just this
animals.
marked up. He's got
This
this
is
marked
not
up
okay.
camel that has like white streaks all over it.
You mean a zebra camera? Okay. This thing's cool.
Yeah.
I like. I'm
You're
like
actually
walking.
more covered in the paint.
I'm like walking out of or riding out of there, just kind of looking at other people. Just like,
Yeah, you see this?
You're mentally
so-
handicapped.
Do you guys
Whoa.
all have
Whoa.
in your equipment? You guys all have. I forgot to put it in your equipment. You would have everything. You have like camping supplies, stuff like that. You have like at least like a bedroll.
I have a
tarps or
backpack,
something.
bedroll, two costumes.
Cool.
Right,
Cool. Great.
yeah.
Costume should come in.
Why do I have two costumes?
I don't know. You tell me.
Sex shops.
Do you guys have what you need?
Where did you
Joel?
get those?
What?
That's part of your starting equipment.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's probably a background. It's part of your starting equipment, I'm sure. Because you're a bard, so.
Maybe.
What do you guys have equipment you need, or do you need
Oh, I also have a
explorer's
disguise
pack?
kit.
I can
Here's
carry
the
quite a
disguise
bit
kits.
because my guy is the best. I want to try to figure out, bring some water concentrated
Yeah.
foods, man.
You
And
are
water.
going. So this desert trip is going to take about 6 days.
I'm going to pack my mule up with.
10 days of food.
You have
10
480
days of
pound. Well, you guys on the camel have 480 pound carry capacity.
I
Wait,
I bring
this says
481
500.
pounds
Oh,
of
do you
water.
want a camel?
Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, you could walk behind them. Maybe somebody will let you ride their camel.
No, they won't.
You want your own camel?
But I can fly.
Can you fly? Oh, you trying
Fly.
to
Turn into mist too.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you can't do that in sunlight though.
Yeah.
You can only travel at night.
Let's just.
You can turn into mist and then get in my bag of holding.
Ooh, love that.
Can
You wanna do that?
Yeah.
Can you stop?
All right.
Just
so
send her
out
out.
for you.
Go Nova, go!
Just-
I choose you.
Just throw a bag of holding at
Yeah.
someone and they're just like, okay, and then the mist like seeps out a little bit.
Yeah,
It's just
kind of badass.
wow.
What?
What Joel was saying, like you throw a bag at someone and they're like,
Yeah, the problem
"What?"
is
that
and
it's
then
gonna
the
be-
mist starts coming
It's
out.
gonna be
and
pretty
it's
sunny
That'd be
out there.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's badass.
You can't do it in the sun, so how are we gonna get you out?
I can stop being misty.
So you guys, I need you to do some
Like
math real
that.
quick.
Yeah.
I need you to total your character's weight, and then plus 120 pounds for water, 40 pounds for food.
Wait,
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
slow
You
down.
said weight?
Your character's weight plus 120, plus 140. I like that you all wrote it. You could have used your calculators.
No, but I'm not.
You're like, wait.
120 H2O, 40 rations.
Yeah, 40 pounds. Yeah, that'll cover your food. That's for you and your mount.
Or should I buy
That's it?
milk?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess if you don't have enough, you only need 20 pounds of food if you don't have a camel.
Should I just get one? Wait, how much are they?
100 gold pieces.
So you said that the camel
I'll
can
get
carry
one.
480 pounds,
I'll
right?
actually
Yeah.
get one.
Thank
because I'm
God.
like,
Yeah.
we have to like fight during the daytime.
Because I weigh 220 pounds.
That's what I was saying. I was like, you were one I was worried about. I was like,
I'm
you might
20
not
pounds
say-
away. I'm gonna bring 20 extra pounds of
Yeah.
equipment with me. I want it to be right there.
We'd have problems for you. Alright, cool. So, everyone.
So I'm gonna end up drinking some of that water.
And everybody has what they need as far as your explored that. And before you leave, the salesman lets you know that although this map here of the desert is fairly recent, the sands are always changing due to the wind. So I've recommended that you travel with a guide. I'd like to introduce you all to Leah. Leah here is a local ranger. She lives on the outskirts of town, and she kind of keeps track of the comings and goings of the wildlands. She stops poachers, she protects animals. Sometimes if animals become rogue, she tries to relocate them to other areas before resorting to having to let animals down. So she knows the desert like the back of her hand, and she'll be able to guide you guys all the way to
What does
Utopia.
Leah look like?
Oh,
Saw, dude.
I need to talk to this. I don't know yet.
What do you want her to look like?
She's like super buff and huge. And just like, yeah! And that
You're-
rocks.
I did your height and weight. You're 5'2" and 132
Is she
pounds.
blonde? Is she
Yeah, I
brunette?
think she's brunette.
She's a brunette.
I can
Okay.
see her having like bright blue eyes.
Because I'm at 460 pounds. And I bring a 20 pound
Nice.
boulder.
Alright.
And
Why?
she's strong,
You'll
but
see
she
why.
doesn't look like she's on steroids.
She's
She looks like she's
Yeah.
on
She's like a
there.
fitness model.
Yes.
Yeah, she's got the little V and all
So
that.
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
like me.
Righteous.
So like dark hair, like super fit as fuck. Like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Uh,
What weapon do you use? Is it a big sword like
No, I have
that?
an bow.
yeah,
With a
I have a
bow.
bow.
Right on.
And 2 short swords, but I couldn't find a character that had a good bow in there. But yeah, so now you guys have Leah part of your party. You lost Jack, but now you have another companion, and hopefully you all become close, dear friends.
I keep like talking to Leo over here. And I keep bringing up bodybuilding and like,
That's
you know,
like drunk
some,
Patrick is.
some sort of like oh, what do you do for your glutes? You know, like what do you do for this?
So
And just kind of talk about
Jimmy
workouts.
asks Leah, "What do you do for your glutes?" What does she say back to that? What would you say to Jimmy? Leah, how's your glutes? What do you do for your glutes?
She's like, thanks, I lift 30 camels a day. Jesus.
Pretty good chokehold.
it.
Talk about my
Dude.
dudes again.
Just this 5'2".
Are you gonna resist? Is this gonna be a grapple
Yeah,
check?
you guys can.
I'm 6'7". This is a very
I jumped on your back. You're in a chokehold.
So,
Okay.
roll a
Grapple check.
Yeah,
Yes, he doesn't
both roll your
fight
d20. Let's see if you can get on your bracket.
Oh, there's no fucking way in hell. It's just.
I got a
Almost.
16.
Almost, but not quite.
Yeah, I have a
So
27.
you jump on his back, you try to get him, and he kind of flips over, and you go flying off. But you get up again and say, "Ask me about my glutes one more time, and I swear to God, you're catching a blow to the face."
Try and get
I
him
don't.
under
I don't
your
think
feet,
she's
so-
joking, so I purposely ask her one more time, and I'm like kind of confused that she's so upset.
Because you have -1 to your intelligence, right? Yeah.
It just doesn't get it, right?
Like you try and choke him out. It's more like just kind of like a tight turtleneck. You can't quite get on there.
I'm just like, just, I kind of like flex my neck, and you can feel the fingers like, just
Yeah.
each time. Like, okay, well, you know, whatever.
So, how do you guys want to travel?
Single file, so
Careful.
you can see our numbers.
And is
What's that?
direction do you want to go?
Uh,
Do you want to
It's not
go
Lord of the Rings.
straight line there? Do you want to follow through?
That's pretty
Yes.
You can go along the coast. You can go straight through the desert. Wherever you guys want to go.
Where does our ranger recommend we go?
I think the straight shot's always the smartest.
Like, guys, you guys got your supplies. I'm down for that.
Straight shot through.
But I want to try to sprint
I
this.
mean, that would be the fastest route too.
Let's do it.
And you guys all got mountain.
So you're
Wanna
gonna leave
take
it
a
here,
rear
or you're gonna go across the
Do you want to
dunes.
take rear guard or should I?
Oh, I want
faster,
to. I want to be
so.
in front.
So you're gonna go across the dunes and then through the canyons here into Metropolis. Is that correct?
Yes.
Cool. All right.
I have to upload a picture of that on there next time because I can actually have like an image of like the map that we're using.
We need a projector that shines down, and so it has our
That would be
map
great.
constantly on
It's
there.
really-
That is a
No.
fucking good idea.
No, what I want to get a Microsoft Surface, and then when you start building these battle maps on there, I can actually have you guys walk across the map, and then if you land on a square that has a trap on
Okay,
it,
that's
you
when
press
you're
it,
like
the trap
sponsored and
goes.
shit. Yeah, until then.
Yeah.
One of those projectors isn't too expensive. either,
Yeah,
so-
I'm sure you said
Actually,
that.
Actually, the tablet
It's
or the Surface actually isn't that expensive either.
No.
But anyways, so we are going to be traveling through the desert. Like I said, you will head through the canyons on your way to Utah. Alright, so Leah, I would like you to roll your D20. This is a survival check. Just gotta beat a 10. I assume you'll beat it because you have a plus 10 to survival.
5.
Yeah,
15.
Yeah, 15. Alright. So she is easily able to navigate her way. She actually has navigator tools. She has a little sextant, astrolabe, so she's
Do you
able
want
to
to describe
all
how
the
you
sun,
how
the
you lead us
stars.
through? Like,
Carefully.
you like smell the wind, you like snatch some grass out of the air, and like, over there. That way.
Yeah, what do you do? How do you determine?
She's like,
I think,
yes. This is the
certain,
day.
like something, I can tell like a flower. Like there's a dandelion.
So you saw a little omen and the dandelion.
Oh, and then yeah, blue, like the way the dandelion blue.
Yeah.
I see her do that and like do some of these like survival things, and I go up and like kind of try to mimic her. I grab some sand and like taste it, to, like be like.
After my meerkat pissed on it.
Yeah. Oh yes, she has
Oh,
a meerkat. That is her animal companion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're a beastmaster.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You chose a meerkat?
I was like, hey, do you want an eagle? I was like,
No,
you
he was
really
like,
say
you guys,
like,
I literally. I was-
giant meerkat at least?
you can say that, I guess. Actually,
Well, no.
it does have 6 stats.
Yeah, we did this
Okay.
guy. I was like, tell me what's better. I was like, and he's like, well, I guess the meerkat's not really far behind an eagle. And I was like, and we're in the desert. And I was like, I want my meerkat.
Yeah, he's just
Sweet.
like constantly
I'm
goes on your
actually gonna
shoulder and like
sweet.
stands
It's
up.
a giant meerkat. Yeah.
It's actually.
Save Timon.
It actually is pretty beastly.
What's his name? Is his name
Timon.
Oh, do you want to name
Didn't
it?
I name it last night? I forgot. Did I not name
I can't
it?
remember. I don't remember your
I
name.
named it.
Timon.
More like Tim Cool.
I mean, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what you
Uh,
said. She won meerkat. That's Timon. So
It's
yeah.
sarcastic, too.
Yeah, actually, it has an AC of 12. It's a speed of 40 feet, strength 14, dex 14, constitution 15. Oh, actually, only a negative is intelligence. And it's still pretty intelligent. It's got a
Yeah, it's not
pretty,
bad. Yeah.
pretty sick meerkat.
Yeah.
And
I don't know why. It just like literally came out. And I was like, don't make me second guess it. Don't ask me questions. I just want to
Just
meerkat.
is. It's your spirit animal who's calling to
Yeah, no, she said it fast too. So it's like, all right, I'm not gonna. If that's what you want. It's your character.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because he can go fast and then run up you and then just start gabbing your eyes. I'm good. Yeah.
Starts eating your eyeballs like the worms.
And then while it's distracting you, I hit you with a bow. Done. Team out.
Team. Until you actually hit your.
Do we have a wolf mini or anything? We do have
Do
wolf
we
mini.
put marijuana in my
fingers
cup?
in there that we can use.
Wolf. What? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Tasha's Cauldron actually revised the Beastmaster and it's way better.
Is it?
Yeah.
It was already pretty tanky though. It was really good.
They make controlling it now a lot better.
Not lame.
I know, especially if you really wanted me to say albino, I didn't want to jump on your idea.
There you go. Got yourself a meerkat now.
Get out of here.
so sorry.
Oh, sweet.
I've got an owl named
I was wondering. Oh, that's what's following you. I see. Like it's on its like little still thing. Okay.
Hey, Alex, we're kind of matching.
Ooh, yeah. You're coming.
Alright, guys, so.
Need some more
Huh? Oh, sorry. Alright,
Okay.
You got it, Joel?
Yeah.
Thank you, my dude.
They don't tell me the guy who goes sometimes to get beer for the people because they ask for it.
When did you guys get a fur bow?
Still going.
Oh, you suggested I get one by Friday, and then I did.
Okay,
then I did.
good. Good. I'm still right because I was like, I
Yeah, no, I got like $160 off or something.
Okay.
Something weird like that. It was crazy. I would not spend $200 or $280 or whatever
Thank
it
you.
was.
I don't remember. I don't think it was that much.
I think we got it for 180
Maybe. I
or
don't
somewhere around there.
Wow,
It was
guys.
your
That's
big
cool.
Christmas present, but I don't remember what it
I don't know, just casual.
Alright, cool. So, yeah, we're heading through the desert now. She has already found our route. Alright. What? Does anybody have on heavy armor?
I have leather.
Nope.
Alright, cool.
Thank God.
I have studded leather.
Yeah, he has a-
Whoa.
Glamored studded
Yeah.
leather.
Love
I
that.
found that online. It's like actually like one higher in your AC.
What does that mean? It's like bedazzled.
Yeah, actually it says you describe what it
Studded
looks
are
like.
like
Yeah,
little
what does it look like?
Metal pieces
It's
throughout.
bedazzled, so then
No,
the sun,
studded. She said it's
in the
glamour.
sun it blinds you a little bit.
Glamour
like
studded
Full
leather.
of like
It's like
Swarovski
yeah.
crystals.
So like
Yeah,
they're
right.
the studs are actually
Ornate.
But they're
yeah.
they're like camo studs. So
Oh,
like
they're
in
camo
certain
studs.
like chameleon studs.
So, like,
So
'cause
when
I'm a
I
ranger,
when I
yar.
need to like blend in, my stud all the studs go to the color of the nature
Okay,
that I'm
Cool.
in.
So it's like a ghillie suit.
Yeah.
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 Like a rhinestone ghillie suit. Should be a country song about that.
Someone shines a light over to you. Shing!
If that's what I needed to do, it's not. Then not. What's Nick's?
Oh, we actually gave you a
Next.
yeah,
Please, Ram.
Nick's, yeah. I forgot to give you a.
Night.
I forgot to give you a boon for that. You're supposed to get some.
Ooh.
We'll roll for that in a second.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so nobody has heavy armor. That's good. That would put you at disadvantage on these checks.
I'm just fat.
All right, so this is the first hour. We're going to do a heat check. So everybody's going to roll. It starts out at 5. You are applying Constitution to this to see if you can survive the extreme heat of the desert.
You got it.
Oh.
20.
Did I really just. I mean, it's a now one.
Yeah.
So, immediately I'm like, wow.
Constitution.
I've got sweat right underneath
Already
my
not
breath.
off to a
Just-
great start.
Did you guys get a level of exhaustion then?
Just a wonderful
How do you
line.
do
The under chest sweat. I know that. I
You go
get
up to
that.
6 on
I get
exhaustion.
that.
And you can,
Really?
because I'm
I
still
thought-
wearing those
I thought
nipple
it only
rings.
was-
But
Right, like if you get
underneath, I'm just a little.
Just the nipple marks right there.
So,
And they're bleeding from all the chafing that's happening here, walking through the desert.
For whatever reason, you have a mesh shirt on.
yeah. So
What do you mean for whatever reason? It's all the rage.
You both have one level of exhaustion, Nova and
What the
Jin.
goddamn
Yeah.
crap?
So you now have disadvantage on the next ability checks.
Can we make camp and then travel at night? That's how you're supposed to do it. Like, yeah.
Good job, guys. Good job. Yeah. So, all right.
Oh God, it's hot as fuck. And then we can also have our vampire not die. So
I would suggest a little metagame here that Alex
Is
sets
it freezing
apart,
cold though?
but Leah can set up camping. You guys can actually make actually roll a survival check. Depending on how good it is, it's going to tell you what happens if setting up camp.
11 plus anything?
that's 10, 21.
Okay, yeah, so you really
You
succeeded.
set the fuck, yeah.
Me and my meerkat.
Yeah, so
I don't sleep in that
camp,
camp.
oh, you are
We know,
sure?
Joel,
Are
you're
you
not
sure?
invited.
Are you gonna,
You
so,
like just dig in the sand a little
okay,
bit.
so Jimmy
keep
actually
going
goes
in.
off separate by himself and digs a hole in the ground. Is that what you're gonna do?
No, I was gonna build a little tent over me and my camel. It was just gonna be really small, but right outside their camp.
Why?
Because
Roll your own check.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a 10. You also are disadvantaged
I'm
because
doing
you have a level of
survival.
exhaustion. But you are disadvantaged. You have a level of exhaustion.
Yep.
So you aren't gonna get it anyway.
Nope.
So, yeah. So yeah, you're not gonna. Well.
So he's like all cold.
Yeah.
Like, Jimmy, you want to join us? No, I'm good.
I was too hot earlier, man. No.
So you're gonna.
Take it
Well, I guess you never
back.
took any. No, you're gonna stay at one level of exhaustion. You don't lose your exhaustion because you had a very cold night. The rest of you, because camp was so expertly set up and the food was delicious, you didn't lose any hit dice, but you
Wait, they have
will lose your
food?
condition. Yeah, I mean you have food too. You lose your exhaustion, so you're back to regular.
Haha.
But we hear my weekend off the counter.
Yeah, Jimmy still has one level, but Jimmy's he's a happy kind of guy. It doesn't bother him none, does it?
Nope.
He wakes up in the morning, just circles
I
around his eyes.
feel like I
and
rolled my
sleeps.
eyes at you a dozen times.
You remember me when we went camping and I had like a blanket?
Like,
Like I couldn't sleep all night.
I was so disappointed in my husband.
I had like
So
2 sleeping bags. I had to pull one of them off.
I was like,
I would look over at you and I was like, you
No,
look
like
so
literally
peaceful.
like on the floor, but we're all comfy.
It's like it's really good to be
Yes, that was Jimmy though, sleeping in the cold last night.
He's like trying to cuddle up to the camel because he's
Like,
trying
yeah, I
to
know
eat the
what
camel. The
you're
camel.
Yeah.
That's not how I
So-
raised him.
Not the camel
So
anyways.
disappointed.
Alright, so you guys have, well actually no, it wasn't even nighttime, so I take that back. You weren't cold, it was still pretty hot, because you guys were kind of resting during the day and traveling at night. So you guys make another day's travel. We are now 1 day into it. I assume you're going to camp again during the day, correct?
Yes. We dig down to the sand where it's cool and then throw a tarp over top of us.
Awesome.
And ride it out.
Alright, so day 3. We're gonna have you do. Who wants to make this next roll?
I'll do it.
I want you to roll.
I'll do it.
We say no.
Roll a d8, Emily.
Emily always rolls bad ones.
7.
That was a crisp opening. Yeah.
Okay, Joel.
No. I lost my mind out there in the desert. The mirages hit me. Mirages.
The mirages. Mirages.
I thought you said your rashes and then we're just gross.
Well, I'm getting rashes from these
Ew.
rations. I'm allergic to the rations. It's
Do those taste like anything to me?
like chickpea snacks.
Chickpeas.
What's this?
What's the difference between
A lentil and a chicken.
lentil and a chickpea?
What?
Or no, it's. Oh wait, yeah. Or no, it's what's the difference between a garbanzo and a chickpea?
What?
And then there's like I've never had a garbanzo pea on my chest.
I've always heard that I've never paid to have a lentil on my face.
Oh!
I've never heard it that way.
Wait, what was that one?
Never paid
Yeah,
to have a lentil
much
on
better.
my face.
The difference between a lentil
That's
and a
disgusting.
Whoa.
You men are
Alright, so let's see. You rolled a 7. You said you rolled a 7?
Yes.
Cool. So you see,
You immediately catch fire.
Listen.
you see a group of nomads walking over the dunes on the horizons. What do you guys do?
How far away are they?
Now you're familiar with this desert.
they're a
right?
couple
So
hundred
tell
yards
us about
away.
these nomads.
How far can I
Are
throw?
they dangerous? Are they like Tuscan Raiders? Are they
You can,
eat us?
you can make an insight check for them.
Okay.
So yeah, roll your d20. I don't think
It's
Yeah,
wisdom
so
based.
yeah, this is apply your wisdom to this. 4, so you're plus
19.
4. Alright, cool. So she recognizes instantly that these guys are a band of raiders and they're out here up to no good.
Thanks, Emily.
They haven't noticed you yet, but if they see you, they will attack.
How many of them are there?
There's about
If there's less than 10, we should just absolutely raid them. Raid them twice as hard as they can try to raid us.
there's about 7 to 10 of them.
Yeah, so Patrick's been hitting on Nova and Leah the whole time. They keep shutting him down, so he's really frustrated and riled up. So like, let's just get him.
He debated on
Now's the
hitting on me.
time.
He was like,
Alright. So
Wait, can I, before he does that, can I harm him into not doing that?
you want to try to charm him into not doing it? I guess you could.
The 18.
I guess you could try.
18. So as he goes off to try and like pick a fight, you just touch him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Like, be calm, little
Yeah.
man. No, he's like, oh, I'm calm now.
It's a good
You're loose
He
touch.
like right behind his ear, he's like purrs a little bit.
Come on, ugh.
Like, no one's heard.
Patrick is ready to go charging after them, but you are able to calm him just down. He
can I
kind of
attempt to
relaxes.
throw a rock? If there's a rock.
Are
They're,
charms
they're
all
several
gone
hundred yards
before-
away.
I can hit it.
Throw it that far.
Several hundred.
Touch this little pixie.
It's very high school. Football.
Actually,
Football.
while we're here, can I charm Joel into not doing anything?
It's not doing anything.
It lasts for 24 hours too, so he's just like happy for the next 24 hours.
Yeah. Or until I kill him.
That would cause me to snap out of the charm
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah.
Yes.
that would. Yeah. I mean, you can try to charm Joel
Okay.
too.
I just want him to like follow the goddamn rules for once.
Oh, goddamn rules.
Or listen to Alex, that's what I want to be like. We would charm to listen to Alex.
Yeah.
So you have to roll at 18.
Girl power.
Yeah.
Girl power.
I'm over here waiting for
Girls
the
get
skull.
it done.
Girls really do get it done.
Oh no. That's wisdom?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Don't got a whole lot of that.
Well,
So, Joel's now charming and he'll do whatever.
Me and
Leah
Jimmy
tells him to
try
do.
and go off, but she's like, no, you guys.
Stay here, come back. And
Watch me not help
so
her.
you guys, they in fact pull you into another little hole and you guys make camp. Looks like the bandits have gone away, they disappear over the horizon. It's nightfall and you guys are now walking again. Everybody roll a d20.
hey.
Do we add anything to it?
Add your dex. to
Oh,
this.
I don't
This is
God damn it.
this is a stealth check.
It's a stealth check, huh? Well, that would be my Argos that makes that.
Yes.
Same roll.
Oh, so there we go.
Actually, you have a
Let's-
plus 6 to your stealth.
So 14.
So,
So you
obviously-
can also do
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you add
15.
6 to that. Yeah. 15 would be.
14.
18.
Do we do
Nice,
dexterity
Jimmy.
and stealth or just whatever's larger?
No, I combine them in the both. So
Okay.
when I say skill
For the first
test,
time in
yeah,
my life
it's
when I
like-
Yourself and Campbell.
The
All
sand just like melds around my feet.
Alright,
Oh, so
so
that's a Genasi, that makes sense.
Oh, like I want to make
Just
like
kinda
that.
slither.
I brought a 20-pound boulder
Plus 7.
Just
for
for
to
the
melt to melt the stone, which I should have done when I was going to bed that night.
Does that make
No,
sense?
That's actually a really good idea, yeah.
But you guys all laughed at me. No.
Did you eat all my chickpeas?
Yep.
Definitely didn't save you anything.
Not one chickpea. In fact, I purposely ate them all without asking.
The last one was out of spite.
he looked at you.
I didn't even.
Real aggressive.
I didn't even
Did
lick
you
my
see
fingers.
that?
Alright.
Cool.
It's very difficult. It's an owl bear. Plus,
A dragon.
yeah,
It's like a griffin owlbear.
Griffin owl
Yeah,
bear.
so they actually
I
roll
want to fight that thing in D&D.
a 19 on their perception. So
Oh shit.
yeah,
They see us all.
They saw you, and yeah, they actually would have been following you through the night. They saw you during the day. They
Wait, so
understood
she
how.
got her. What did she do herself? They're following us?
They roll higher than you.
We were sneaking, but they haven't
Well,
ambushed us.
yeah. They haven't ambushed you. They're not going to get a surprise attack on you, but you guys didn't notice them coming up on you. I actually said that wrong. They were on a stealth check. You guys were on a perception check.
Oh, wait,
So,
then-
Well, then that's different.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
different.
sorry. Re-rolled that then.
Okay.
I said that wrong. Yeah.
DMs.
Ooh, I got a good one. Even with my -1.
Wait, what am I doing? 10 plus what?
So,
Perception.
Plus 7, so now I got 17.
Okay, cool. And 17,
13.
13.
No, big
16.
19.
Alright, cool. No, actually, I re-rolled 2 because that didn't help. Alright, cool. So actually, this time you do notice that they're following you. You guys can. How do you want to?
Do we have an advantage on it then, since we know this?
Depends
No,
on what
it'd
you're
just
gonna
be
do right
initiative
now.
roll.
Well, yeah. What are you gonna say? Are you guys gonna try to run for them? Are you going to
No,
just
fuck
stand
these
around,
guys.
turn around?
Yeah, Patrick doesn't run.
Patrick just immediately turns around. Alright, so let's roll for initiative.
I'm about to lick these guys too.
They got a nat 20.
Oh yeah?
Roll up.
Oh yeah?
You roll up.
Oh yeah! Come at me, ho! Bo! Oh wait, is that 12 as well?
That's 14 plus 3, so it's 17.
Yeah, you'd go before me. I realize I have a -1 to initiative anyways. Well,
That's-
without the dex. Just inherently because I'm fat.
Oh.
Just kidding, I'm very muscular.
You sounded like the Grinch thing. The Jim Carrey one.
Very muscular.
You know he eats glass.
Yes, it's candy glass.
Oh, and it's not good. What is it?
It is for him. Because he's a Grinch. And creatures like that are like super into glass.
You know when they're screaming, it's
The Grinch.
No, I don't. I didn't even know that was his name. Never seen the movie. I'm sure there's comics that I haven't read about it either. No.
Jim Carrey.
Mm-mm. I don't even celebrate Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it.
I don't know what Christmas is.
Alright, so
I hit my.
what did you get on your initiatives?
18.
19.
19 rather.
19? Okay, cool. So you'll actually go first. And
What did
then.
you get? What am I adding? No, you're
Dexterity.
wrong.
Dexterity is what you would have, yeah.
I like the battle music.
Oh, what's my dexterity?
No.
It's like
Oh,
80s
yes, yes.
workout music. Alright, ladies, and step and step. And with that and
Keep
turn
that
around.
heart rate up. Come on, let's go.
Oh, what did you get, Alex?
10.
10. And then.
And then that one.
That one.
That one. Over you.
Cool. Yeah. Alright, cool.
Have you
So.
pineapple ice cubes? I don't really
They're little, but yeah. They really look like pineapples. Because when they come out, they actually have like details on them.
How
Really?
are you
Oh,
guys?
so cute.
How were you guys traveling?
Single file.
She was ahead, I was second, and then it went Nova, and then
Patrick.
Jamie was
Paprika?
Patrick.
You're in the back.
Paprika?
Yes, paprika. That's exactly what I said.
Actually.
Did I say you could touch my character? It only makes sense because I like keep trying to like work out and like show off the whole time because I'm trying to figure out
The
this
doing bicep curls.
Well, I was actually doing these like broad jumps, so like, I would just go down, squat and jump, squat and jump.
That's good. Good for your glutes in the sand.
That's what I'm saying, man. You gotta really do it. Just in case we have a D&D volleyball game later.
Right.
Just gotta make sure everything's all
The
glistening.
D&D volleyball.
Yeah. All right. So
I was invited.
they.
You weren't? It was probably intentional.
So they are coming up behind you, riding up. You guys luckily noticed them before they got up to you. So Patrick actually goes first.
Patrick
What?
goes first.
How does Patrick roll that?
All right.
Yeah, but we rolled
Oh,
20s,
yeah, no, sorry.
You go first, and then it goes me, and then
I was doing
Patrick.
that off of our second round. Yeah.
I was like, excuse me.
Patrick
This
does
guy
not
rolled
go
like
first.
a 10.
Yeah,
I rolled a 19. I'll have
That's
you
like
know.
basically a 10 with
Yeah, that beat
extra.
that beat our rerolls. That's why I thought you
Yeah.
did it first. But yeah, so actually, the captain will go first. Then
The who?
So I will go first.
No.
Go sit down. Stay there.
That's like how you keep trying to be the
I am the captain.
Sam's the captain.
I wasn't. I had a wonderful top hat to prove it. Because that's what captains do.
they're gonna run up, and they can't quite get to you. So
Are they mounted or on foot?
No, these guys are on foot.
Okay.
Wow, they are fast.
Fast.
I was gonna say fat.
Oh.
All right, now it is Jimmy's turn.
All right,
Get it,
so
Jimmy.
I'm gonna rage because I'm upset. I'm gonna think about my dead parents and get really upset here. I understand Bruce Wayne now. All right, let's see. Here we go. 5, 10, 20, and whack. No, I'm gonna caress his cheek.
Rest him gently.
He's a hibbit boy.
Wrong.
Why don't we
Whisper
stop all
into his
this?
I'm gonna whack him with me old
picky axie.
You gonna whack him?
Yep. Eventually.
What do you think you're gonna do with your bonus action?
Right.
You're actually
Does
supposed to roll
a
initiative for your
18
companion as
Hit
well.
this guy.
The revised thing was that her companion is gonna go on her initiative.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does the 18
Cool.
hit that thing?
Does an 18? Yes, it does.
Well, then
I'm gonna go with my
14
bow.
damage to that
I would
guy.
stick with your bow.
Range.
Yeah, I would stick with your bow.
14 damage to that guy.
14 damage.
Yes. And oh wait, also
What?
18 total. Oh, 18 plus.
Give him a zealot hit.
Sorry.
It's 24 because it's my 1d6 plus half.
Yeah, my last
Divine
one was
Fury.
Shadow.
Ooh.
Let me.
Do this
I
again.
like that. Mid sunrise.
Nice.
Kind of like.
I like
So
that.
that's 14. 21 damage. Sorry about that.
I like that.
I had to read up on it. It's been a second.
Did you hear that, Blake?
What?
My last name's Moon Shadow.
Moon
Shadow.
I like it.
That's cool.
The unknown.
She's got like the prison tattoo.
I kind of like
Shadow.
that.
A giant cross. Like.
She has 2 teardrop tattoos. Can your character please have
Shadow.
teardrop tattoos? Like
Yeah.
3 of them.
That
She, well, one for each poacher that she's caught out in the wilderness.
It's not a lot of poachers. She's not doing her job right.
Each one she killed. She's caught.
No, I don't do them on my. I do them on my thigh. I look at my skirt.
Got it.
Water.
There's a hole.
There's like
yeah.
notches all down your thigh. That's pretty cool.
It's sick. But I did my damage, and I kind of look at him very, very intently, almost like erotically. Like it's very weird.
Yeah,
It's got
it
this
is
like,
weird.
it's got this vibe to it. But he knows it's just passion that's running through me right now.
So,
An evil passion. What?
Why do you have an erection right now?
I'm loving this. I'm raging right now.
Yeah, yes, that's what happens to Jimmy when he rages.
He really loves
It's like
The bad.
workaholics when he gets into a fight.
like I'm not gonna. Oh no. Alright.
These bandits go before me at 19.
no, actually they don't. God damn it. Okay. Sorry.
They can go. Then we'll get back into the
Yeah.
order.
But these two are gonna attack Jimmy here. Let's see. Make it +3 to this. So 12 plus 3, 15. Is that
Nope,
it?
I'm at 16.
Nice.
Because I got my nipple rings.
That does not hit.
Actual armor.
That's
Alright,
plus 1, right?
Ting ting.
They're gonna hit you across the chest. It lands just perfectly.
Does an 18 hit you?
18 does not hit me.
Okay, cool. So they all miss you guys, and you can go fetch.
I'm telling you,
Alright.
you guys gotta get a pair of these.
Patrick is gonna attack this guy. Wait, this is the guy that took damage, or this is the guy that took damage?
That guy got corner.
Alright, so he's gonna go shoot you. He's gonna attack once. Is 19 good enough to hit?
Yes.
Alright. Alright.
Their AC is 15.
He'll hit twice, and he will hit a third time.
Nice, very good.
So he's gonna do 9 plus 11, 20 damage. 26 damage to him.
Hot.
Hot.
Alright, so he,
It's really hot outside.
he's still up though. He comes in trying to
And
attack
I'll
Jimmy.
do,
Oh,
I
so
will do
nice.
my, what's it called? Action Surge to take an extra action, which I'll attack one more time, which will hit with a 22. And that's going to be a plus 5 on that, so 10 more damage to him.
Cool. Still up. Alright.
Still up?
Yeah.
Fuck him. Argos takes a disengage action, and we gallop over here for our 5, 10, 15, right here.
Cool.
Jesus, Merriam actions. It's a lot of action.
This
There's a
now-
lot of actions. He has been optimized, this character.
Now it is Leah's turn. What does Leah do?
I use my Pierce bow.
Who are you gonna shoot? Draw down.
Shoot the guy that looks like me. Take your egg out on something.
I feel like I need to help him out. So
Massing fires is always a good option. You want to mass
You
fires.
right now he blocked and you couldn't hit him. You have to move.
So that
Or
could
she
be
could
out.
try
Oh, I mean, you
This
could
way.
move though.
Or, wait, what?
Yeah. So you have 35 feet. He squares
Oh.
5.
But if I get too close, can I still use my bow?
As long as you're not right up on it.
Yeah, you'll have disadvantage if they're within 5 feet. So if they're in melee range where they can hit you,
Yeah.
then it's like they're up in your face and you can't do
As
it.
long as you're at
So you
least 2
take it.
squares away.
Which did you give her the feat for
Oop, no.
for
Yeah.
melee?
That works.
Which is
For what? I
Crossbow-
don't know. I
crossbow
didn't.
expert.
Oh no, I didn't give her a crossbow expert. Alright, so you're gonna shoot your bow now. So roll your 20, and you have a
10 plus
plus 8.
18.
She can't see.
Hi.
So the 8,
It's at least
18 will hit.
one
So now
force.
you roll your damage dice.
Melding with stone.
What does it
because this
say?
guy's
It
a
says
rock.
next
Yeah,
to
that's
the bow
right.
is 1d
No
what?
coffee booth.
Wait, what?
Next to the bow it tells you what.
Oh,
1d6.
You may be
Or
useless for half the
D8.
battle because that's what happens through a lot of the battles.
No,
She'd be like,
I remember a specific one.
Roll
was
that, add
like
3 to it.
Or
Or 4 to it, actually.
I don't know why.
2 plus 4.
is it, or was it 5? I didn't see what it was. Was it a 2?
Roll it.
When the ants came migrating through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
I can't see the lighting. Is it
Just pick it up. Just pick it up.
I'm so glad that you remember parts of the story.
plus 4? 10?
Means it was
Alright, he is
Yeah.
dead. So you come around,
that's
you
good.
pull back
That's
your
good.
bow.
I know that.
Yeah, Alex is like, oh no. I
So what happened was Alex came around here. Her bow is a magical bow that was gifted to her by Nyella, the god of nature, I believe. Yeah, the god of nature. So it is the Epirus bow. It does magical damage and it has a +1. She pulls back on the string. A bow magically appears and she lets go. It strikes right in the middle of his forehead. He falls to the ground dead, and then the bow magically dissipates.
Does she immediately try
So
to
as
prone
she
a
does this
tattoo,
motion,
like,
it
of
like
this
materializes
creature?
into
Rocks and does it real quickly.
Let's go.
That's
Fires,
cool.
hits, and then
It's when I'm drinking a glass of wine around the fire. Okay, Joel.
No, I'm telling you, like right after you get that kill, you're whoop, and then you're like adding the tattoo.
I have a whole
the
process.
old school prick style.
A little process. You're always like, Alex, what are you doing? I'm like, mind your business, Joel.
It is Nova's turn next. She's like, I've been waiting all day.
I actually haven't even prepared for
I
this.
know.
So.
What else is next? I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. Well, let's see.
You could inspire the group. You could.
Yeah, play a song for us or something like that.
You want to
Or
get
charm
them
the fuck
pumped
out of
up?
Hypnotic pattern could
Yeah,
get rid of all
bards
these
aren't like
guys.
that, like, fight power.
No, if you're attacking, you're probably playing your character.
Nah, Emily pulls out
Yeah.
a DJ soundboard and goes, "Y'all ready for some unreleased shit?" And then just.
I play something
Because
soft
you,
like this.
you have an electric amplifier, so you set it down and click it on. Wow.
Alright, let's do that.
So you do a bardic inspiration. I think you roll a d4, right?
D8.
D8.
I like, so, on here kind of looks like an ad. This is Bardic Inspiration, now a D8. There we go.
Oh, D8.
It does. So roll your D8, and then
It
everybody,
looks like an ad.
everyone gets to add that to their attack rolls, right?
Yeah.
Is it everybody?
I think so.
That's badass. Really?
Yeah, up to 10 minutes.
Wow, so you're sitting there jamming out about all the escapades of our group and we're
And
like,
everybody's
just
just
so
like,
inspired.
fuck yeah! You're super
Can I
hyped up.
also just
You hear a ting under my armor that I'm not wearing.
wait?
He's really raging
What is
now.
that?
Is that your meerkat?
I'm gonna play behind it.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you can
Bonus
you can
action
order
use
your
your
meerkat
meerkat,
to do
yeah.
things. So if you want him to attack, he acts on your initiative. So next time you can.
Do you want to retcon that and let her do a bonus action with her meerkat?
Sure. Who do you want your meerkat to attack?
That's 15. So obviously I can get one. I can get that one in the middle.
You want to go over here like this?
Your meerkat can go 40 feet.
Cool. Roll for his
So-
attack.
Yeah. So roll your d20, and it's going to.
Oh, you have my meerkat stats.
It gets a +4 to this.
Nice.
20.
Not 20 or just 20 with the full?
20.
Okay. So it will do 1d6 plus 2
Roll a d6.
slash damage. And this is a maul attack. What it does is it comes up and just like you said, it climbs on the face and just scratch.
Sound is
yes.
a meerkat making it.
Oh
So
my
I
god.
roll my d6. What?
Plus 2.
That's like a bang noise.
It's
Sounds
nice
good.
down the world.
That's not it, man. I can show you.
Which one of them did you get to? This one?
Outfit.
Okay. And
Good job. Just want to roll up the flank and work on
Hell yeah.
Right, so we don't have to worry about this one, right?
yeah. Alright, so you reckon that Nova already gone, so it will come back up to the bandit captain. One is already dead, and he's very upset about it. This guy is going to come and attack you. Yeah, I knew that. She's like, how dare you? It makes you feel any better though. She misses you. Yeah, because your AC is 16 or 15?
16.
16. So 9 plus.
9, unless it's plus 7.
Yeah, no, that's not. Alright, cool. Yeah, so he misses you, and then it is on to Jimmy.
Jimmy Jenkins.
That's the guy with the old pickaxes.
The old pickaxe Jenkins.
I hit her meerkat. I'm joking. I would never do that.
I think she would have hit you in real life.
That's why
if
you
did
still
that.
sleep outside of our tent. It's fine.
You think I need your tent? I got a rock I
We
can
know
melt
you
with.
need our tent, but you'll never say you need our tent.
Just
It's
melds
fine.
with it.
Yeah,
Just
you-
melds with it.
You use tents.
You smell all of our good food, all of our good
I hate
seasonings.
this goddamn
and
guy
your
right
camel
here.
keeps
All right.
spitting on you, or just
Oh,
outside our
It's
tent.
like the
all by
saddest, most
yourself.
miserable
He's
camp.
so bad to put paint on him. He's just like, what the fuck?
I'm assuming a nat 1 doesn't hit, so what I'm pretending happens
rarely
here
hits, yeah,
is
yeah.
like I just raged and got really upset at this thing right here, beat it up, it died right in front of my face. I turned and it's kind of a embarrassing, but I tripped just a tiny bit. Never done that before. It kind of knocked my head a little bit, get a little razzle frazzled, but ready to go.
You plant in the ground like a tent stake.
I turn and actually pull out my back a little, go up my back a little bit. So I'm just like, and I quickly look to make sure no one really noticed and just hold that stance. Just like, yeah.
Single tear.
But that was my turn because
Alright, it is Patrick's turn.
Right on.
The whole thing was just waiting for you to talk. That whole thing you were.
You can't hurt me. 35. Patrick is going to attack.
Thank you.
Hit with a 22 twice. But these with advantage. So is 15 good enough to hit?
Yes, meets it.
Cool. And then a nat 20 on the pommel strike. So I'm going to do 22. He's going to do 34 damage to this guy right here. Alright. Now I'm going going to run away with the rest so he can get an opportunity attack on my Argos. 5, 10.
He misses.
Right on.
Alright, sweet. And now it is the bandit's turn. And let's start this way. So this guy, he is going to attempt to get the meerkat off. So roll your d20. It's going to be a strength to see if you can push the meerkat off of his face. He's not going to do it in that one. So he's fighting with this meerkat, trying to get it off of his face, and it's not working. Then
It's like a panicked kitty cat. It's like stuck on there.
Exactly. This guy's gonna take a swing at, after noticing that Jimmy kind of threw his back out. He's like, "Oh fuck yes, this is my opportunity." He winds up, and that one is gonna hit 18, right? That'll hit you. Or
Yes.
what is that? 16? Yeah, that one hits you.
Cool.
So it was. Oh wait, no, Scimitar, 1d6 plus 1.
Thinks he can hurt me.
3 damage to you, but it's halved, right? So,
Yeah.
2 damage. He's like, yes, this is my turn! And he comes down with his scimitar, and it hits, and it kind of goes in a little bit. He's never seen skin this tough before.
His abs are just so ripped.
Yeah, it actually gets stuck into the muscle
Again,
fibers.
it's the nipple rings, man. It slashes across, and even though it breaks a little bit of the skin, mostly protected.
One of the
Mostly
tridents
protected.
gets stuck in the nipple a little bit.
That's where the pain came from. He's like, oh,
Like Loki.
Exactly.
To be fair, it's armor. Okay.
Whoa.
Purely for armor.
Purely for armor. That's all the shop was selling.
Okay.
They did piercings too. Is that like the shop called Claire's or something? Or something weird?
What's your AC?
You'd be really going through some shit.
Her AC is
16.
16.
Okay, he missed you. Yeah, these guys suck. They missed all of you. Alright, so
So
now
suck.
it is
Give me
Leah's
bandits.
turn. Yeah, it is Leah's turn. Now you're at disadvantage if you were to use your bow from here.
Even on that one that's like not right above.
Oh, well, if you're trying to
Fire
shoot
at
these two,
this
yeah,
person.
you could fire at that one, yes.
Okay.
Is that who you want to fire?
Or I guess I could use my sword.
You could drop your
Yeah,
bow.
you can
Well,
drop
actually,
your bow.
since the bow is not in hand because it materializes,
Yeah,
she doesn't have
the
to drop
bow
it.
is in your hand. The
The arrow
materializes.
materializes.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But yeah, you can drop your bow, and you have 2 short swords, and you can swing.
She can only draw one as a free action.
Okay, then you can draw 1 short sword.
Alright, let's short sword this shit.
Okay.
And I'll go for. Who has
You can
the
just
most
attack
damage?
right in front of you. I
Yeah,
would go for
silver,
that guy.
yeah. Okay.
As a ranger, she should get 2 attacks, right?
She does. Yeah, she has multi-attack.
20.
Nice. Roll again because you have 2 attacks.
11.
40.
Plus.
Plus 6, so 17. Good
So
enough
both
to
both
hit
hit. The first one is double damage. So,
So
It's just like
1d6.
D6 plus 3.
That's a cube, yeah. So
7 on that one.
that one's
again.
14. That one.
Plus 5 is 13.
But the first one was doubled up.
So 14
plus
plus
5.
5 is
Yeah.
19.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Very good. Yeah. All right, and now it is
My
Nova's
meerkat.
turn. Oh yeah, your meerkat. Sorry. And it was.
Because I did 32 damage. Is 19 enough to kill that guy? Really?
Yeah, they got quite a bit of health, but she
51,
did
so that means he
fuck
falls
it up
down
pretty
to
good.
60.
Points.
We killed one of them. What's their health?
65.
65. Perfect.
He's very close to death though. But your meerkat, what did I say?
I imagine he raises his sword up above his head like that, and so you grab onto the pommel and you're like stabbing him into the guts.
Alright, this guy. Oh wait, no, that's a different guy. Sorry, he's still at 12.
It's just advanced medicine. It's like using like leeches and stuff like that to get stuff out, but
Really
it's
intense
new.
acupuncture.
It's
Yeah.
new
So this
technique.
bandit over here is
Get
just
your chakras
fucking
flowing
right now.
Yes. It's like fucking pets. Alright.
Alright, now it is Nova's turn.
So your meerkat's just like because that's what they sound like.
You're who the fuck's Nova? When did she come over here?
Are you kidding me?
Can I do?
Yeah, it was harder than a table.
Fireball.
steel down here.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, where are you gonna put that?
Yeah, though you would definitely burn
Straight
the
down the
cheese.
middle.
Where's
Yeah,
the
here's
little
No, it
So-
goes in like a
Circle.
big circle, so you would get.
It's okay.
Well, you could angle it to where you hit all of them and not her. Joel's taking half damage.
And
by
you're
all
allowed
of
to
this.
say what you want to say within 6
And if
seconds.
I roll-
so you could be
if
like,
I roll
ready
properly-
action and be like, get the fuck out of there.
Well, no. To be fair, if you're throwing the thing and I already have half damage, well, actually, no. That's just
You
from
wouldn't.
standard. Yeah, I think.
I'm like, yeah, could me and my meerkat
How big of a radius
go
is
back
it?
30 feet?
So yeah,
She can
fireball is
ready
what kind of
action
radius?
and then
Emily,
tell you guys
what's the radius?
to pull back.
Emily.
What's the radius on fireball?
Oh, sorry.
Fireball.
20 foot. No, that's range. 20-foot radius.
Oh, dude.
That means you can
I really
cast
like
it from
this
120
image
feet
on
away.
To be fair,
But
this is a
the-
15-foot radius.
I think that. I think the
The-
whole
the
the
heights,
edge
yeah.
of it. Yeah.
Let's just get us all in there. Yeah. Ooh, we'll kill the meerkat too.
I
on
feel like you
accident.
could.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what
you
she's
would.
gonna do.
Well, the meerkat's got quite a
How
bit of
about,
health.
how about that?
You wouldn't kill your meerkat. In fact, hold on, let me do that. Okay.
Just singe its tail a little bit.
Do that.
Can I just
Well, if
do
she,
the
if you
ready
get like
action?
this, we can get the big guy out, and then she can hit.
You could
the
have
three.
ready action and then call out to your teammates, get out of there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That.
Look,
Yeah.
if she did it like this, she'd be able to hit.
Guys, we
Basically,
just made a plan. I'm gonna ready action and tell you guys to get the fuck
And
out
I could
there.
go back, what, 30 feet? Or how-
35.
35 feet? Or in meerkat 40, but not that it matters, but yes.
Yeah, so your ready
Meerkat's
action
got
is,
36 points of health.
once they clear the area, then you're going to launch a fireball.
Yes.
Cool.
Alright.
It's like a dumb move.
So do I just retreat right now?
Do you?
No,
You
not
can
yet.
attack and then retreat, or you can use your
Yeah,
disengage
so-
action.
Yeah, wait until
But
next
it's going
round.
to take one,
Okay,
one
okay,
more
okay.
round. Yeah.
Yeah, your meerkat had an AC of 12, 40-foot speed, and 36 HP.
That's actually a lot of HP for a.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's big.
honestly, I had him like.
It's a giant.
Yeah, it gets her constitution.
It's like this tall.
Her constitution plus her wisdom
scary.
plus 5 times
It's like
her
a bear.
range.
It's like a badger. at
Has
that
like a
point.
honey
Basically-
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah.
badger.
But it stands on its cute back legs, really
It's a
like
honey
I
badger.
get you, and like,
Has red hair like Timon.
yeah.
Yeah.
And if I understand it right, as you level up, because it says
It
5 times
does.
your ranger level, its HP's gonna level up
It
too.
is. Yeah, it gets crazy badass.
Yeah. I feel like a meerkat with 36 health points and
I'm
AC
good with
12
this
already is super
character.
sick. I told you I built you a really cool character.
I want to try wrestling this thing.
I was gonna play this character myself.
Everyone's gonna be like, there's the meerkat.
Oh fuck.
Meerkat, because there's a huge ass on the meerkat.
Yeah.
He walks like kind of like a man too.
On his back too behind.
Alright, so we come back up to the top. The bandit
The
captain.
bandit captain.
Yeah, he is going to attempt to take a whack at you. Damn, he got a 2. Not gonna hit.
Are you sure? My back is sore now.
Jimmy Jenkins.
No, that wasn't the guy. That was this guy. He tried to hit her. He missed. Now it is
My turn.
Yes.
I'm going to whack something, George. Oh wait, we have to get out of here.
You could whack and then retreat, or
Yeah.
retreat. It's your choice.
No.
To keep your range, you have to attack anyway.
Yeah. Or take damage.
You good. Hold him there. Hold him on you, dude. I mean, you are the tank.
I'm going to. I am not the.
Yeah, you are. You're the
I am-
barbarian. You're the
Just,
tank.
I have health. I am no
that
way.
makes you the
that
tank.
makes- but I don't have any armor. I'm going to slap this guy in front of me, quite literally. I guess I'll slap. I'm trying to hit him with the ding. 15. 15 to hit.
Yes, that will do. Yes.
12. 6, 10, 12, and 18 damage total.
Very good.
Yeah.
I slapped him, and then I
wait,
ran
on
him.
which one?
This
That
guy.
one? Okay.
2 of those guys will get, 3 of those guys will get opportunity attacks.
I don't care. My name is Jimmy Yankins.
1 miss. 2 miss.
15,
That 3 miss.
3 misses.
20, 25, 30.
And like I'm there, like trying to like kind of throw my back in place.
Alright, so he gets out of there. The bandits are going to. So
It'd be really cool to meld this stone, but you
he's
just
going
like put
to.
rocks.
I go for the bandits.
Oh yes, sorry. Yes, you're right. Correct.
So he's gonna go 5, 10, 15. Attack once, hit twice, hit 3 times at advantage. Will hit. Because 20 will hit because he has 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go 6. 13.
He's doing 13 damage.
26 damage.
All
Alright.
You want to describe it?
Like,
He runs up,
factors?
thrusts through, the spear goes up to his bottom jaw and up the top of his head, and then he pulls him down onto the ground as he gallops away.
Yeah.
5,
They don't
10.
love
You would have loved that game when they yesterday Rise.
Yeah.
These kill teams that go slow down and just blast you through the head.
Yeah.
Care.
He goes up and he kind of goes gape mouth for a second, and then falls into a heap of gore.
You can hear the gasp as the last breath that he's ever taken escape from the air, and he falls dead on the ground.
Patrick gets goosebumps.
He's like, fuck yeah, he's touching myself tonight.
I look over at him, we lock eyes, and we're like,
Is it weird that I don't want you to stop watching?
Boom, 10 years ago, we woke up to that guy pissing on my floor in
We were just telling that story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
the
what
guy was
happened?
she was having a party and we
I
were in
threw
her
a party
room. Yeah.
and we woke up to this guy who thought he walked into the bedroom.
Right
And
to the
so I wake
bathroom.
up to him, he thought he walked into the bathroom. So I wake up to him knocking pictures off my wall, and he's standing at my closet hissing.
oh, like pissing on your
Oh,
shoes.
guys, get the no. Well, no, I mean, like
Oh,
it was
just
like
on
the
the
wall
floor.
between my desk and like the closet.
Needless to say, he never came back again.
Yeah. Why
Oh
not?
yeah, I made him. Yeah. Like, you can tell like he was
Did he
like,
get hurt or
sitting on
something?
the wall, he was sitting on the wall, he was like sitting there like
I don't get it.
on the toilet. That happened
Sounds like a
twice.
pretty cool guy.
Two different
Happened
people
twice?
at this party. Not the same person, two different
It
people.
was just in the psychosphere. People are like, yeah, we just get pissed in the corner here.
They get so
I was
fucked
pissed in
up.
a trash can when I was super drunk.
I was like, there's Pete
Yeah.
on my floor. I am not a happy camper
Only
right
2
now.
damage.
10 years ago.
Alex, you took 2 damage.
How fucking dare you?
Dude, that was a
My
net.
meerkat's coming
It was
for
a
you.
net. It was a net, Tony, so you got kind of lucky.
My meerkat is coming.
It was a nat 20, that was double damage?
Yeah, you rolled a 1.
Oh wait, actually no. So 4
4
damage. Yeah, that's what you did. Yeah, sorry.
You're welcome.
So
Just gotta make sure.
you see where your health is. So that's your switch. So 4 from that.
So you're at 40. You have plenty of health.
Oh, 52?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely not the tank. I
Yeah,
only
we're
have
level
65 health.
Pretty damn strong.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I built you a beast of character.
Quite literally.
Yeah,
Beast
you
master.
know I want to play this pussy.
Now it goes to. Now it's Leah's turn actually.
Okay.
Remember, you guys kind of had the
So-
plan to put some room and like to get out of there.
Do I use the
You-
bow on
So
the
what
long
you
one
could
or
do,
the
what you could do is you can
definitely
disengage,
lost my
pick your
weakness.
bow up, and run away. If you disengage, they won't. Get
Like
an
today
opportunity
you
to
asked
attack. 'Cause
her?
remember, she's gonna throw a fireball.
Since you've been here?
Oh, okay. So yeah, so I just need to get them all
I
out.
think so.
So
Yeah, you have 35 feet.
10,
just kidding. Shit.
whatever.
That's
And
far
then
enough. Yeah.
5.
Say okay. It might be in my truck.
No, you need it right now.
Cool. I'll steal some of that.
And then it will go to
It's probably
Nova,
in the
and
truck.
you're gonna see
I'm
your
assuming
fireball,
it's
correct?
Probably in the truck.
And they all have to do a dex save, right? Against what?
Watch her miss
Against
this.
her check, which is 15.
It says,
Wait, her check.
Oh, her check.
it just says 8d6 fire.
But no, they have to make a dex check.
Oh,
What's your 13?
13?
Yeah, 13. They do that, so they take
That
half
seems
damage.
awful low for a level 6 because it should be 8 plus 3 plus your spell modifier. What your spell modifier is? What's your charisma? Plus what?
3?
3 plus 3 is
That's 14.
6. So 8. So that's already 14.
Yeah,
So
but they beat it either way. They rolled a 14, and then they had that's without
Is
applying.
it plus what?
so it's 8 plus 6.
Wait.
8 plus your proficiency, which is 11, plus 3 for your.
So you have a
charisma.
14 DC,
Yeah,
not
your
13.
DC is 14. Yeah.
Okay, but they still beat it.
Yeah. But so roll 8d6
That
though.
for Joel getting that wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all Joel's fault.
God damn it, Joel.
You know how I know you
God damn it,
did
Joel.
it wrong? God forbid she actually. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night in this game, and I'm gonna rip the 10 off of her.
7.
Just gonna break her bedding.
8d6.
You're
That's weird. Where did my D6s go?
Isn't that fun to shake that much?
No, actually, it's really dang annoying when you start playing like almost a
Don't
level
count it.
20
Alright, I won't.
rogue. Absolute ass. you're just
Most
like, oh
unlucky
well,
rogue.
I just buy a whole bunch of.
I'm excited for you to play Drexler again. The Drexler incarnation.
I know, I need to survive.
Yeah, you guys have to survive.
34 divided by 2?
34 divided by 2.
It made the check.
17.
Yeah.
17.
Alright, cool. So,
I can do things in my head. Like, I'm a visual person.
yeah,
just
I
love that.
can't
Like
do it. I think I'm
spelling,
dyslexic
yeah,
when it comes
shit,
to
like I
language.
just like they just like I see it.
I have to, for me to like
One
spell
more time.
something, I have to like
I'm
write
jealous.
it.
That was sight.
I literally have to
When
write
I
it down.
do, like, when I do that, I see like.
So weird.
Alright,
See,
so
like,
you killed one, these 3 are badly hurt, that guy has not taken damage yet.
Cool.
Dude, it is back to the captain. Oh, actually, no, captain's done.
No,
so it's back
Nova
to.
didn't get her turn. That was a readied action.
Oh, yeah, so go again, Nova. You want to cast
You
another
get
one of them?
another fireball.
Hell yeah, brother.
Defense.
They don't make it this time, so it's full damage.
haha.
Where's that circle? I can't see it. Let's see if we can get all of them in there.
Oh, it's gonna touch Nova's.
We can get all of them. We can get like right here.
We can burn his tushy off.
So this is where you're hitting.
You all are just standing around and like.
My eyebrows are
Yeah, right. Burns on the eyebrows.
26.
26, nice. They're all dead. He is up and he is begging for mercy. You
How do these
guys.
guys die in your fireball?
Do
you wanna describe it? They
They-
melt.
so-
It's so hot that their flesh is
So what happens is
drips off
they're-
their
She
bones.
shoots a beam of magic and it comes out of your light, goes, shoot, hits the ground, and detonates. Big burst of fire comes out of the ground. They're running. Melting skin falling off of their arms.
Have you ever seen Starship
And
Troopers?
they're- Yes.
You know where
It's
the
just
beetle,
like where
like,
the beetles are.
yeah.
It's just like that. And then like you hear eventually.
Yeah, you know the movie
birds
I'm
falls
talking
down.
about.
We just watched it not that
Yeah.
long ago.
It's a good movie. That's a good movie.
So yeah, you're pretty vicious with that fire. There. The guy in front of you is on his knees begging for mercy.
As they, like, I'm assuming.
What's
you
our
guys are-
alignment? This guy's begging for
So,
mercy.
so this guy is like
What
begging
is
for
your
mercy.
alignment?
Wait.
They're
No,
all
go ahead and talk. I'm just being neutral.
Go ahead.
She's chaotic good.
This guy's begging for mercy. I'm assuming
Ooh,
we're start
you're the
walking
chaotic
out.
chaotic good.
Huh?
She's-
No, she's chaotic good.
Got
She's
it.
actually chaotic neutral right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I throw down my pickaxes. I get up on all fours and I start bear running up to this guy.
Yeah, he's the
And
chaotic evil.
when I get to
He
him,
has to kill him.
I jump forward. I grab his head and shove it into mine as hard as possible, trying
So
to.
you
grab
literally
his skull.
headbutt this guy and
Trying to
crack his
press it
skull.
in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You headbutt him so hard
Yes.
that you actually see the
Yes.
front
So
forehead
I'm
cave
on
in
his
a little
back,
bit,
yeah. Yes.
and he falls down to the ground, eyes still wide open.
I have one thing that's big.
I didn't know this. Eyes are still.
That's a
there.
normal thing. Like, every girl has that.
You were supposed to hear my conversation.
Yeah, you talk about it. I tell you that all the time.
That's
Didn't
the issue
know
with
you.
online too. All my kids are like,
Love it.
breath time?
Get away from my
Yeah, one of mine is bigger than the other two.
Well, they're over here watching me fix my larger one, so it's kind
Like Bessie, get back.
Yeah, we set you two there on purpose, trying to get our views up.
I already got her.
Can you name your breasts?
You need yours?
I name my penis.
Dude, I forgot the other.
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I'm just
Yeah.
Man,
walking.
me and Trish came up with a name, and I can't remember what we came up with.
Leave my house.
Oh, it was The Gentleman.
The gentleman. Yours is named the gentleman.
Yeah.
That's a title, not a name. Unless his first name is
The
Like,
Gentleman.
the-
It is.
Hey, good. Yeah, it's a
And you're
title,
like,
not a name.
okay, so am I gonna see The Gentleman tonight? No, you play your cards right now.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
But yeah, so,
So-
I caved in this guy's skull
Yeah, so
here.
you caved in his head. It is now day 4. The sun is about to come back up. What do you guys do from here?
I use some of my blood on there and do like little handprints on my camel.
I do want to loot these guys and see what there is on them. Is there anything interesting
Um,
on these desert bandits?
Somebody want to roll a survival check? See what you get.
You're the wise one. You're the wisdom.
Yeah, she is. She's
Yeah.
got plus 10 to this. What's that? 16.
Plus 10. Yeah.
All right, cool.
26.
So,
She's like checking their prostate.
Are they smuggling anything?
Kinda like the
So
West
they
Coast of
have,
Mexico.
they all have food and water on them. I obviously, they have their scimitars, and they each have 10 gold.
All right.
So
Let's take
there
that
was
gold.
there
take
was
that
7
food,
of them
that water
total, so
too.
70 gold is what you just got. So now you have extra water, you have extra food, which is good.
64.
Just in case you guys end up being out here longer than you
Beautiful. It's
intended.
rose quartz.
Alright, so let's do some.
Come
What
on,
were you saying?
I'm
Sir?
upset, though.
To
Make you horny.
cover our
Yeah,
tracks.
literally.
To cover our tracks.
Is that
Ingenious
so-
idea.
Just that one.
I take some of their arms
There's tiny one right here.
and
So-
tie them to a rope with the fingers down. Tie
That's
it to the end of my
wild.
camel so it
Play
pulls
like
and
that.
covers my
But
tracks.
could you imagine being a millionaire?
Very smart.
with the-
Yeah.
Just so you know.
You're gonna have to make a check.
No, I'm gonna let him do that, but that's gonna come back to bite you.
But they can't find us.
So tell me how this thing works again. I want to know.
So you.
It's called
Not yet.
The
I'll
arm
be on this
removal
one,
tool.
but it's
So you're basically trying to create a rake
Okay.
behind you
Yes,
that covers your
yes.
tracks, right? Yeah.
yeah, with the rigor mortis fingers, like that. And I take the arms and tie them through the very,
Gotcha. No, I see it
Pull
now.
it. Yeah, thank you.
I see it now.
So that's obviously it's the tool of the genius.
Alright.
Obviously.
No one else is thinking of hiding the tracks.
Nope.
Where were you? And the camel does not
And
mind.
using the rigor mortis fingers, I mean, stroke of brilliance right there.
I literally have to like push them into place before they get like.
You actually
too-
gnaw off the arms. We're like wondering why you're doing that instead of cutting them off. But you gnaw them off.
No, I'm like trying to do those little karate chops, but it's taking a long time. And then someone walks over and it's just like, hey, you have, this, right? And I'm like,
So it is.
Yeah, I do.
I'm like sitting there
You
trying
guys
to pull.
travel through the night, and now you travel. You guys are traveling at night, sleeping through the day. It's day 5. You're almost there. You finally reach the canyon. You're walking the canyon. You've still got your arms.
Yep.
The smell of those arms has attracted 3 fleece maned lions. So
So I give him the arms.
I don't see what's the downside to this. Yeah.
You mean I get to wrestle a
They
lion?
realize there's more there than just arms, so they're going to we're going to roll for initiative.
But I gave him the arms.
Just to be clear here. Just to be clear.
Actually, fuck that. They're not getting my arms.
All right, roll for initiative.
Yes.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, these lions just walked into Painville.
20.
Nat 20. Good job.
Nice.
Whatever. First.
Bill, I do like having
Yeah,
you guys.
we'll roll for initiative.
For giving me a second set. Because they're very different. Like these ones are super heavy.
Mhm. I like the way those ones roll. The clear ones.
But it's funny because I like how the heavy ones roll, but I just rolled the light one and got a nat 20. So
I really like that outfit. I want something like that.
You want me to get you one? It was like $15.
That's my OP.
Yeah, it is
I
kind
like it's actually
of. I
two
could
pieces.
probably wear
Is it
that.
actually
huh?
2 pieces?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. I like that.
Fashion Nova.
And that's just a romper.
I got
This is-
14.
3 of these have walked up on you guys.
Oh wow.
That's kind of what I just saw on the TV not long ago. Oh, kind of like.
Do you want to place the quarters around us?
Yes.
I met this girl on Tinder who plays D&D, so I sent her my dice.
You met a girl on Tinder?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
I met a girl who plays D&D too. We should have a party.
And she likes galaxy shit. Because she sent me a picture in her galaxy pants. And I was like,
Oh shit.
we could be best friends.
Yeah. Kill it. Naked D&D
They're,
anyone?
they're twice the size of
Oh, yeah, this
normal
is first
lions,
set.
with resplendent manes of silvery hair. Fleece maned lions prowl and protect sights imbued with.
Hey Joel. Can I have another beer?
Oh yeah, she said she plays on Thursdays every night. 'Cause when she posted that picture,
I
she was
remember
like,
that.
yeah, like D&D. She's like, yeah, I play on Thursdays. So then I sent her a video of my dice earlier. She's like, you're playing with like the heart eye emojis.
So like, is she
You
like
should totally
strictly
look at her-
lesbian or like is she like
Our channel.
go both ways?
What?
Yeah, yeah, you
No,
should.
she goes both ways.
Yeah, you should send her like, hey, yeah, follow us. I sent it to that girl I said that plays D&D. I was like, she was like, oh no, me and my boyfriend play too. And I was like, yeah, you should watch her channel. And I
Check
sent
it
her
out.
that 20.
Yeah.
They
Promote that shit. We're gonna be professional D&D.
I'll go do it.
That's how I agree. Oh my god.
Having fun with it?
Mhm.
Good.
You know what that
Drugs can actually make it harder sometimes.
No,
Sometimes.
I like wet. So like okay.
Like when we were
No,
in the
but
torture chamber with
Anthony
Yes.
specifically gave me
Exactly.
a
I
tab.
was like that.
Anthony specifically gave me a tab, and I was thinking I was going to use it for today, but I'm going to use it for something else.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I don't want him using it. It's mine.
You're what?
Anthony specifically gave me a tab of acid, and it's mine.
You mean
When I went to go meet him, Alex bought acid for his friends, and he was like, and this is an extra one for you. And I was like, thank you.
Thank you.
I liked him. I wanted to hang out with him.
Allegedly. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
You're just jealous I met him before you.
I didn't know you did acid.
What was everybody's?
He's been to my house.
I've been to his.
What was everyone's roll? What were your initiative rolls, guys?
12.
You have 15.
The video
Joel?
of like the other guy.
Oh my god.
Hey, guys.
He like looks back.
Hey guys, did you guys roll
Down
your
20.
Oh, yeah.
Emily still has
Yeah,
No, I rolled. I got a 14.
You just wanted me to roll again because you were
No, I
upset.
just didn't hear what it was. And then he got a 15. You got a what?
to roll. 12.
12. You got a 14. Alright, so Jimmy.
Jimmy crack corn and I don't care.
What?
And
Okay.
you got a 12. And then I roll off. Jerk. 16. 17.
18 actually.
Thank you.
Take that.
Stop, dude, declare.
Alright, so the Lions will go last.
Fuck those
First, it
Lions.
is Leah.
Leah.
Let's go with the one that got
We're gonna-
now.
More meat for the fire, boys.
You add
That
8
hits.
to that.
That's 17.
Yeah.
Which one are you hit, by the way?
Far right.
Alright, we'll talk about
Cool. So, wait, roll your, what is it, D8 plus 4?
Let's see how many times she hits first. Should we roll again?
Oh, yeah. Roll, because you get 2 attacks. Yeah. Pick it up and look at it.
I can't. Oh, well, I didn't want to move it when
6,
Dylan
20.
was looking at it.
20's got it. So you hit twice.
Alright, cool.
So roll your attack dice twice.
Which is
Yeah.
that one,
2 plus 4.
1 plus
yeah. Plus,
1 plus 4.
yeah.
So
Oh,
5
this
for
is
the
the
first
one.
one.
Okay, so 5.
Actually, plus 3, so that's 4. Plus 8.
No, it's this one because I'm doing.
Oh, got it. 5. Plus 9.
14 damage.
There you go.
Right.
Then you can use your bonus action to send your meerkat forth.
Go for it.
What sound does your meerkat make? Can you make that for us?
That's Joel's job.
Oh,
Oh, come on! You're fired! How dare you? Yeah.
I love that, Dylan.
It's a big meerkat, man. It's gonna at least go like almost like a squeaky cart. Yeah.
Botox tomorrow.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
So
it
bad.
does.
That's not what it does. That's not the
I
same.
don't know.
Which one is it?
I'm your expert.
What's your survival check, DM?
So-
What are you?
Literally,
Plus 12.
just like right.
So you can fail is what you're saying. That's what happens. Fail.
I'd love to come.
Uh,
Want to see?
It is now Jimmy's turn.
Yeah.
But it's like $9 a filler, and you
15,
only get
20.
fillers.
25, 30, got
Usually they're like
dang
$12,
it.
$13 per filler, or not filler.
Don't you
just
have
Botox,
40?
yeah, different.
Yes, I do.
But
I do declare. All right.
if you don't have to buy anything, if you'd like to go and pick you up on
Regular
it.
action.
Love that.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna
So
smack
I
it.
want it.
So yeah, you can buy as many as you want, but $9 is like.
Oh, by the way, you guys
ever.
did have a full rest. It's been 2
Yeah.
days since that last
And you'll buy
time,
a
so
few
you're
of
back
them.
up to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But,
When you say we camp at the end of the night.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure.
So I still have a
I just
blunderbuss
got a reminder.
from,
yeah, I'm gonna put this tomorrow.
the good old days.
That's so
Gun?
exciting.
Yeah, from when we were on the island. You think I'd let go of that thing?
Yeah, mainly because
Drop my axe or pickaxe.
I
And pot of blunderbuss, and I'm basically trying to like go underneath this thing's head and just pop it.
So you didn't go right up on it.
No, I did. I did.
Okay. The girl that made lashes, who was a high
So watch
school
this,
friend,
guys.
goes
Right.
there,
Right.
her salon, and has like this. thing
Oh, and I'm
about
raging.
coming
Thank
in
you.
and all.
Just had to make sure.
So-
Nat 20 for the first one. That
Damn.
sucks.
Yeah.
And does a
With the details.
it's a blunderbuss. I'm assuming is a dexterous weapon.
It
So
is, yeah.
15 It just
15. It
Of
hits.
both.
Double damage.
That's why you do it, Dylan.
Because it's bad. But you had to roll a disadvantage
Shut
on
up.
reference, so you have to re-roll both of those.
I did. What do you
only
mean?
rolled one of those.
He only did one attack.
I don't have 2 attacks.
Barbarians don't have 2 attacks.
Oh, my bad.
8. Sit down.
Oh, I thought barbarians had 2 attacks.
I thought they had good damage.
They have reckless attack, and I have to look.
At level 5, you didn't get an extra attack?
I'll check. Yeah, there's nothing that I've listed. I would have to look. It's been a second since I put barbarian. 12 plus.
She's like one of my best
And
friends
then-
too, so she's like, I'll just walk down another spot for you.
Oh, wait, is this just a melee attack? No.
But
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing
4, 12 plus 2. And
yeah, 9 bucks a
16
unit.
damage.
16.
16 damage and a shotgun blast to the face.
Not that we won't buy syringes and
Goes
stuff.
Dude,
right
Joel,
up.
Syringes are-
Come on, you kitty,
Joel,
kitty,
you-
kitty.
Oh, really?
you
The
definitely
fillers,
get an
like,
extra
the
attack.
Dylan, like
At level 5, you get an
like,
extra attack and you get fast
Okay,
movement.
that's fillers.
But I'm wondering where
That's what I
I
thought.
Also,
Yeah.
you're doing Botox.
I know I
Yeah.
applied the fast movement. That's why I have
It's
40
more
here,
like-
and I was kind of
The level
confused.
5, you definitely.
Oh, I did. Yes, it's in pencil right
So
here.
take another shot.
No, you said your turn's over. You can have
Well, okay. It's been a second since I played Jimmy. 15 or
So
Goddamn.
Botox. Yeah.
You want 13?
Lines,
Yeah, no,
wrinkles,
their AC is 15.
lip lines.
So you.
That's what we use Botox for.
Yeah.
I only have 1 shot left of this
And
blood
then
mask, and I'm gonna keep it
Just fill it.
Fillers.
to execute
Yeah.
the next prisoner that we have here.
I feel like if I
For a
did
food
it,
route,
I'd
just for a
learn
celebration.
So,
Would you really
now-
get disadvantage for that if like you're like
I-
going up and like
that's why I
executing
reserved it for
someone?
her,
At that
but
point, like
then
that's
realized
definitely
when I
Hey,
was
Nova.
change the last line.
yeah.
Hey, it is Nova's turn.
Sorry.
Yeah, hey.
Um,
What you gonna do, Nova?
I don't know. We're
Can I do? Are you fighting?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Fireball would be bitchin',
What do you do?
Hypnotic Pattern would be amazing, Bardic Inspiration would be
So if I
badass.
do hypnotic pattern, what do I?
They would have to make a check, and then you can tell them to like, go away, lions.
Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
Okay,
Keep
let's
one of
do
them
that.
here though.
Person who can speak with animals could probably get something
Kill it.
It's not a turn.
too.
What's-
So pass an 18.
And well, what's the
Uh,
range?
oh, I got it.
What's the range of that? And what's the
16
width of that too?
Plus 2, 8. Met it. Got beat 18.
Yeah,
Hold on.
They met it.
Hold
Well,
on.
you have to beat 17 actually.
Yeah, 16. They have plus 2, so they rolled an 18.
Okay.
It's 30 feet.
Okay, and what's the width?
It doesn't have
I
a
think she was
width.
doing an individual charm, not all of them.
You said hypnotic pattern.
Yeah, no, hypnotic pattern probably
Oh,
looks pretty
charm.
broad.
No.
Then it would have been a 14 check anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, they beat it.
Never mind.
That's okay.
It's just a 30-foot cube.
Yeah, that's pretty huge. That's what I'm gonna do.
So
5, 10.
now it is.
Yeah, because this is a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, so you could get at least 2 of them if
But-
it did work.
yeah.
But now it
It's the
Patrick's
black
turn.
line. See if you can imagine
Is
it
it
squared
I
off.
can see it there. What there? What can I envision it?
Patrick, your turn.
Patrick?
Aha!
How's it
What's
going?
up?
Get away from my prize.
Plus 6,
Oh.
21. Nat 20 on the second one. Third one is going to be an 18. Do they all hit so far?
Yeah, they're
And then
15.
we'll get the fourth one in there too. Is a 17 good enough to hit? Cool. Right on, you said 15, that's right. So figure out the double damage first. 10. Max damage on that plus 5, so 30 to start out.
He's dead.
30 on the dead on the first one?
It's 31, so you hit 4 more times, or 3 more times. So yeah, he's
So 2 of my attacks are done, but then he runs over and will dilly out the other 2. This guy. That one's actually a 10. So 10, 15, plus
6,000.
Oh my god. 2, 5, 20 damage to that guy.
Cool. It is the lion's turn. They get puffed up. Alright, so this lion is going to attack your meerkat. That's a hit. And it does 8 plus 4 is 10. 5, 15 damage to it.
15 damage to the meerkat.
And
How much
that
health
was
does he have?
Yeah,
36
decent.
minutes.
36?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still at 21, so you're good.
So his guts are spilled out across
So you're
the slot, but he's
maintaining
okay.
the stats for the gift.
Alright, well, and then the other line is going to attempt to attack Patrick. 14, what is it?
Clearly me and my mirror
That's a
cat
plus
knows
6,
we're
that's a
attacking
20.
first.
20 hits.
Yeah, alright.
Jesus.
8, that was 18 damage.
18 damage, damn. Lion.
These are mythical lions from Nyx. And so they.
Oh, do they look like that?
That's why I
Oh, I didn't show you the picture.
Let's go with
No,
yes.
you did, which I thought kind of
Do they
looked
look
like
like
ones
that?
behind
Yeah.
us.
It said sometimes silvery or gold, so it could look kind of like that.
Sweet.
I like that. It's fitting.
It is.
I don't.
It was on there earlier.
I don't like it.
You're still sleeping outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if your meerkat goes missing.
This is what this is
We'll know you did something because you'll leave with scratches. There's no way you took my meerkat out scathe free. Like,
So-
you're gonna be like, oh, I know where your meerkat is, Alex.
There's like a tuft of hair in my mouth.
Really,
Stuck
really-
in between the teeth.
So, back to the top, which I believe it was Leah. Your turn.
Okay, so I can talk
Actually-
to animals. Am I supposed to?
I wouldn't work with that, yeah.
Okay,
do that.
don't be
I
talking shit
I
or
get
doing
it.
that.
With these animals, that won't work.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell you not to do
So-
that because it was a bad DM recommendation.
Obviously, me and my meerkat are going for that one because I'm pissed that he went for my
So
meerkat.
you want to shoot at it with your
Yeah,
with your
my bow.
Alright, take 2 shots.
16 plus.
That'll hit.
It is.
Okay.
What?
Very
Okay.
realistic.
But it was a
Oh,
plus.
that's right.
I'm totally immersed now.
And then 15
Yeah.
plus
That hits. Yeah. So both hit. So
my
Roll them
8.
D8s.
yeah, it's +4 to this round.
Plus, so 6. And 7.
Okay. 13 damage. Cool.
Have your meerkat attack as well.
Yes. And okay.
That's just 1.
Here, you can roll it. Yeah, you roll it.
It was like 10.
It gets a plus.
Oh,
It's a +4, so
Yeah.
10 plus 4 does not hit.
No.
I used his septum line though, and it really worked.
Ah!
Yeah.
What does that mean? Nothing. Doesn't mean anything.
The nice septum. I used
Oh,
it.
and it worked?
It worked.
Do you mean
Did
obviously?
you say like, oh, no one can really pull it off, but like you do?
Yeah, it was really good on you. Nice septum.
You remind me of a bull.
That's
Did
never
I tell you?
That will never
You're supposed to say that to you.
No,
You're both sitting down.
You remind me of a bovine.
This little girl
God.
was staring at me, and then she, like, with this like longing look in her eyes, and like I was just trying to make conversation. She was staring, and then she like pointed, and she's like, "You look like a cow," and like I was like,
I
and
look
like
rude at her.
Emily went down and goes, "Your parents don't love you, and you're adopted."
No, her
Snake kills Dumbledore.
I was like, oh no, she means that in a good way. Don't you want one of those when you grow up, sweetie, huh? And then the girl was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's really cute though. That she did mean it in a good way.
She's
So.
like, "I like cows."
she's like, I want one of those.
It's
You're
like-
just fat though.
It's like how I keep telling you that like hippos are like really cute and they're really like powerful animals. But you're like, yeah, I don't want to be compared to a hippo. It was a
I want
nice
a baby
compliment.
hippo, but when they grow up, I kind of want to get rid of it.
Yeah. No, I showed her a picture of a baby hippo. I was like, is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Yeah.
Baby Hippo's born at like 400 pounds.
Are you saying 400 pounds?
Could you imagine having a hippo on a second floor?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
An Animal Planet Fatal Attractions, and it was like people that had exotic animals literally living in apartments.
Yeah, someone had a
They always
Komodo dragon.
died.
And-
Yeah.
Always fucking
Yeah.
died.
They died because they got bit by their Komodo dragon.
And then like with babies, like they got found like a week
That's what
later,
they do.
and
That's
like
how
they
they kill
just
stuff. They
have one in
violate-
their
yeah.
kitchen.
Dude,
There's
been some weird ones.
Oh wait, sorry, yeah,
You know,
this is
it's like you're in an
Tim's turn.
apartment. Like,
Yes.
there's one
Uh,
that's
so
like
I
New York apartment.
I
like,
remember.
type
Picked up my
remember
pickaxes that were
and then
conveniently
she-
put in the sand
Great
behind
series.
me.
Yeah.
Great show.
And I'm gonna run over here and jump over this
You can
This
trip.
guy.
I feel like you might have
And-
tripped a little bit.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to make a deck check.
A
It's
little
gonna be
stumble.
hard too. Like,
If he wasn't mounted, you could
Yeah,
probably
you're jumping over a
but
dog.
You're jumping over
And
a
you're
guy.
gonna land in an
Oh, a
occupied
dog.
space.
I can't jump over a dog.
What makes you
I'm
think-
6'6".
Alright.
I can walk
I'm
over the dog.
6'6".
Or 6'7". I can walk
Alright,
over this
well,
stuff.
I guess
Fine.
that should be pretty easy then, huh?
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm
Beat
gonna-
an 18.
Yeah, that's not pretty easy. That's mean. Fucking, I think I did it.
what
All right,
Jack
cool.
does.
Yeah, I did it.
You
Cool.
did it,
So I jumped over the dog.
If you land in
My
occupied
nuts
space.
tap his head a little bit. Go over.
Go.
And I attempt to whack him with my stickies. 19 to hit that
Yeah.
board. Oh,
Before
so
I
I-
open that, like, don't talk to me. And then I'll get the heads.
all right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
8 and 5, 3, 16, and then rage damage. So I'm gonna 18.
18, then attack again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nat 20. I did it.
20.
Finally, Joel does something.
That's gonna kill it.
Yeah, I would hope
Finally
so.
snaps. That's
Yeah,
that's it.
Nine.
It'll end up being enough to kill it. Because you just back doubled up.
Cool.
Alright, cool.
So
lying down.
what you saw was this really dexterous, beautiful jump, almost perfect, besides the nut tapping on his head. Right over there, you hear, and then cut, land down on this line.
You know when
take it
Adrian
out.
with The Watchmen? Do you know what I'm talking about? The Watchmen. Have you ever
I
seen
know what
The
The
Watchmen?
Yeah, I've seen The
You know
Watchmen.
when Adrian like rolls and then grabs the stanchion from the and then whacks the guy that tries to assassinate him.
Adrian's like the really powerful.
Super smart guy that turns
Yeah.
out to be the bad guy.
Okay.
And like when there's that assassination attempt, he like rolls forward while the other guys are getting shot and picks up the thing and whacks the guy.
I like watched it.
Oh, never mind.
I'm trying to remember because it's been a while since I've seen Watchmen. It's a long movie.
I imagine.
But I absolutely murked this line.
There's just one guy left.
What is this stream on?
Twitch.
You know, then it's my turn.
No, Nova's been your turn.
Nova,
I know she's always.
Can
like,
I give Dylan Bardic inspiration?
Yes,
you sing a song about Patrick.
No, you don't.
Sing it. Sing
Sing.
something about it.
Patrick, the greatest ever, he can do this.
You get inspiration.
She's got
Yeah.
she's got a little like boombox in the back there. I mean, she still has her guitar and everything else.
So what do I add to this, by the way?
It's a D8.
Yeah, what is it?
Roll.
Roll it.
Oh, I roll?
Yeah, you roll whenever it is. But you get that.
4?
Plus 4 to all of that. Okay, so I'm gonna hit 1. I roll with advantage because I have my Minerva helping me out. Hit 2. Now 1. Thank you for advantage. Alright, third one doesn't hit.
I want to eat. Maybe eat in a book.
Yeah. I think it's only like $20 though.
Yeah.
But still, it's for one dice.
We got 23 damage.
It's
Yeah.
like
20 damage.
most-
If
23.
you
23,
put it with
it is.
this set, that would
He
look
rides
like
up,
it
I
actually-
jab the spear into the side of its head, cracking right at the occipital lobe,
No, I
and it
wouldn't
crumples
do
before
anything
me.
fancy with these dice. Fuck that.
Yeah.
It would only be
Righty.
this one.
Yeah.
So 3 lines dead. Very good job, guys.
I love
You
it.
all rest up.
Patrick asks you to like kind of skin the lion so you can have like a lion made.
I was gonna ask if
Yeah.
anybody wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Book.
Yes.
Yeah, she is the person that has to do that too. So
Especially these mystical ones. Like they don't really feel it.
no, honestly, you guys walking around. Yeah. Let's. I'll have you roll. You need to beat a 15, and then you'll be able to skin them perfectly. She has a +10 to this. This is survival.
8 plus 10.
Yeah, she got all 3 of them.
We all got fur coats.
So he has
Well, there's
this
3 of them,
lion
so somebody
twist.
doesn't get
Yeah.
one. I wonder who won't get it.
This one talking shit.
So thank you for that beautiful coat. I
Oh,
also
yeah.
rip out some of their claws to use like for like a little necklace. I glue it on though with like spit and boogers, and like they got claws now. And
You gave the heavy coat and spit and boogers and
no.
I'm honestly, I thought she wasn't gonna say
No,
it.
Karma. It's for his camel.
She
His
said Jimmy can have
camel
it.
literally
You
is
put it on
like
the camel.
like it's the camel's riding and the coat's like flowing and it looks like a cape on the camel.
Let's say you get.
Joel, on the other hand,
I
you're like
that
that's
mesh,
fucking
that fishnet shirt that only goes down to his belly button.
yes.
Yeah, with the
But
nipple
I
rings.
made a belt out of the lion tails.
No,
and
you did not.
No,
you didn't.
You did not.
She did.
I could rip off the tail. I don't.
And I
need
gave it to your
this
camel, and your
Why
camel
would
will
you rip
spit
off
all
the tail?
over
It's
you.
disgusting.
Fine. You know what?
Because I
You
talk
gave
to
it my
animals,
camel.
so I speak to the camel, and the camel's like, yeah.
Trust me,
well,
my animal has no
You can
idea
speak
what
to animals. So
saying.
what? You can speak to animals. How does the camel feel about Joel?
Dude, the animal has no idea what's going on. It's a very,
me
very.
and the animal
very good
have
animal.
You
other
can
words.
speak to the animal. What does the animal say?
Hey Debbie, don't say anything.
Shut the fuck up, Debbie. Debbie's like an
He's
abused animal.
first
so
off,
she shakes.
he's pissed off. His name's Debbie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did he have sentience or the ability to be able, or not sentience, but did he have the ability to speak and name himself?
That's
or
why
something?
he rolled his
He
eyes.
might have. What
spit
makes you
on
think he
you.
doesn't?
Shut up.
You can't
That's
talk to him.
I'm
You don't
hearing him
know.
over here. Like
Anyway,
every time you like get in camera,
way-
he's like, "Fuck this."
The way his
dude."
lion skin works
Yeah,
is
she talks to the camera and she's like, so, how do you really feel about him?
the lion
Camera's,
head's still attached.
We're gonna fuck this guy, man.
The lion head's still attached. The lion head's still attached to the skin that you skin, and so what happens is I open up that mouth so his head can go into
Why are we
there,
still talking
and the
about
lion
this?
head is above it. Then it comes down over the back.
You know,
That's
you're
how
the
it
famous.
Is that acceptable for you? Okay.
Perfect.
Alright, so you guys, you rest up and then travel into, it's just one more day's travel, so you finally make it to Utopolis.
Perfect.
Congratulations.
Pause there for a moment before we move to the next chapter.
Yes.
Perfect.
How's everyone
You can get-
favorite?
I was gonna say, we can get through just this
That's
next
good.
section.
Yeah, I looked earlier. There's one. I just like how we're matching.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, so cute. Our followers probably agree.
Forest
Yeah.
green today? Yeah, that's cool.
Forest. It's actually olive green.
Saturdays.
Yeah.
Saturdays are for olive. Okay.
Alright, good to go?
Are we streaming? Are we live?
Mm-hmm.
It's a black screen, so I'm assuming it is.
Yes, it is.
Alright, so you guys have made it through the desert and you have now arrived at Eutopolis. Upon arrival in Eutopolis, you witness one of the largest and most beautiful cities any of you have ever seen. The streets are lined with beautiful palm trees.
I don't do good at cities.
The buildings, roads, and walkways are made of. Yeah, no, you have.
Especially with
license.
hard drinks.
Yeah.
Well, don't hang out with this kid over here.
But the buildings, roads, and walkways are made of bright white marble stone. There are hand-carved obsidian murals and statues all throughout the city that depict the historic legends of the gods and their champions. Once a very religious city that praised the gods of Nyx with undying love, the people of Eutopolis fueled the gods with their praise, and in return the gods shared their many blessings with the world. But in the recent years, people have begun to forget the gods in favor of their great king Hyperion. Since his coronation as king of Eutopolis, Hyperion has painted himself to be a god living among mortals. He promises his citizens a form of absolution. So long as they leave all their wealth to him when they die, they are promised eternal life among the stars with the gods and nymphs. After all, if we give the gods their powers, are we not gods ourselves? Is the motto he preaches to his people. You must go to the royal palace and request an audience with Hyperion. So now that you are in the city, you can do just about whatever you want right now before you head to Hyperion. You go straight there. What would you guys like to do now that you're in the city?
Her mom.
Well, nice lady. She never stoops on
So we know we have to seek audience with the Emperor, right?
you. Yes.
Are we going to try and do that more or less immediately, or are we going to try and rest up a bit?
You can rest up. You could do a party. I know Patrick likes getting fights.
I want to get in a fight and have some booze with me
I
little
would like
boy.
some hard drinks.
Patrick is on board for that.
Oh, so you can drink wine.
So,
I'm
yeah.
down for a good time.
So,
Just beer only for
He
me.
scratches.
I will give you an
We're starting to bond at
inspiration
this
point for
point,
playing
so-
to your character's traits.
Beer only.
So,
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, Nancy, you want a drink with me?
My name is
Yeah,
Nancy, and I like
Do
drinking.
you have a disinfectant wipe, actually?
Oh,
You're talking to me.
yeah. Every time you
Drink
talk.
for you?
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, I think we want to go get some drinks.
Yeah. So,
Don't let
Leah is always spent her time away from the city. She's more comfortable just being out in the wild among the animals. Kind of likes her solidarity, but whenever she is in the city, she just can't help herself, and she tends to overindulge. And so now that they're in this great city, she's never seen a city this big. She's always heard stories of Eutopolis, so she wants to go try some of their fine drinks. And of course, Patrick, enamored with both beautiful women and your hard drink, says, "Let's go there right now."
fucking now.
So you all head to a local tavern. What do you do once you're in the tavern?
What don't we do while we're in the tavern? That's what I'm talking about.
Can I?
Are they
Is there any
okay with a
down?
giant meerkat and a wolf coming in there to start off?
Oh, they better be.
Everyone is a little bit alarmed right now. It's in there. They're not going to tell you no because three people decked in fleece mane lion coats.
4 heavily armed folks with vicious-looking animals. just
Exactly.
walking
So
through the
can
bar.
I?
They are all very uncomfortable,
I
but
put my-
they're not going to tell you.
Is there karaoke in this bitch?
There's not, but you have a magical amp, so if you just walked up on stage,
Yeah.
you can just start doing your own
We'll
thing.
do that.
Do you want to get on the table?
Yeah. Let's see.
Fuck yes.
I started throwing little gold coins. Just like choo choo choo.
All of the citizens are looking at you all. They're kind of, hello, like,
I like stick my
going on
butter
right
glass.
now?
Performance check
But-
to see how good she rocks it.
yeah, let's see what you get. Roll, let's see how good you do.
In the meantime, Patrick challenges
What's
Jimmy
the-
to a
what
drinking
do I have to
competition.
No,
And I challenge
depending on what you do,
please
it's gonna come to this.
competition. I'm like,
You didn't do
round them up, round them up.
I'm
Can
checking.
I try?
You have an inspiration point.
So you
Use
got-
that.
Can I use my inspiration?
Sure.
Yeah.
I.
You burned your
Alex, can you blow on this
I
one?
mean, do it. Do it.
13.
Woo!
There you go.
Plus.
Plus, you have a
Charisma.
performance?
Plus my blowing skills.
She has a
Plus
ton-
3.
Plus 3.
16.
Yeah.
So then
you
plus
did.
your performance, do you have anything into performance? Okay,
No,
so
I
Okay,
have
so you got plus 3, so you did pretty good though. It wasn't your best
moderate.
performance, but it was pretty good performance.
She's like,
they're all
whoa.
they were kind of
Like, yeah.
90s rock.
Very grunge and like very very
like
weird.
Dennis when he tries to do the band. Yeah, and that's what you were doing, and they all kind of thought it was a little bit weird, but you're able to hit. You're able to like yeah, you're able to
It's
vary
not
the
bad.
pitch. Yeah.
It's not good.
It's not
but
bad.
It's not bad.
And so they're a little more relaxed. They kind of stop staring at you guys, and they go back to what they're doing.
I just have
Still a
fun.
little uncomfortable with the wild beasts in the building, but
Kick them out.
Hell yeah, brother. We challenged the place to a drink contest.
oh.
We're like, drink. We're all like on the table. We're like, drink.
A song by Marceline that you actually play.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
In the
basically
meantime, we're drinking.
Yeah.
We're drinking. We're having a
pounding the
drinking
table,
competition.
you
calling
guys are having a
drink,
drinking
drink.
competition.
Drink.
Oh,
I'm willing
Yeah.
to buy rounds for
Yeah.
anybody else who wants to take us on.
Yeah,
the Desert Nazis. Who can take on the Great Patrick?
Give us your biggest and baddest.
These two random.
It's okay, you can touch him. I'll give you my permission. You get your hand.
Oh yeah, and another kind.
Fuck yes.
So these guys
Got
can come
eye with
to
you.
join you here at the bar. They see you drinking. Are you taking part in the drinking competition?
Whoa.
What are we drinking?
Is this
Beer.
what Marceline plays?
And we're drinking
So,
beer.
but
As long as we're drinking beer.
yeah.
This is what she plays.
There's definitely a drinking competition happening now.
Yeah, so you're in the back over there playing that, and then we pause it just for a second.
Pause that.
Yeah, no, play that.
Oh, come
You're-
on.
You're the background music.
Yeah, that's playing while they're all going through their drinking contest. So you all pull out your d20s.
I have one of those.
Yeah. So you gotta pass a 13.
And this is a
Add
constitution.
Constitution, yes.
13! Plus constitution,
I got a 20.
15.
Are you kidding me? I have a
So,
Hey, you were dehydrated from crossing the desert. And
It's,
remember, you weren't even camping.
I actually wasn't even drinking water. I was just drinking beer the whole time.
Just
On
camel piss the whole
accident.
time. He's like, why are you doing that? It concerns it.
so,
It helps with the
so
track.
this guy here with the backseat fighter, he was he'd already been drinking a little bit, and so he was a little bit wasted when he joined you.
He's out.
And yeah, he wasn't able to make it
Oh,
through the first
Jimmy's done too.
round. Oh man. So yeah, Jimmy, yeah, he's still a little sick from all the
Shut up.
urine. All right, so Alex and Dylan and the Leprechaun are still
do
there.
it.
Roll your 20 again. Oh, you need 15.
Ooh.
You had 2 to that.
We all pass out.
The leprechaun! The leprechaun
The
jumps up
leprechaun.
on the table and does a little jig there and says, "Oh,
damn it,
you'll
yes,
never beat me! They think I'm toast, but I'm still the bread, baby!" And he sits up there and he just dances with a little jig.
For the sake of intertextuality, can that be the same gnome from our previous campaign?
Yes,
You
it
could-
is.
yes, outstanding.
He recognized you guys immediately. He said, the mercenaries of justice! Another drinking contest, let's go!
Let's do it! Of course, the leprechaun.
I
Argos.
mean, if I'm gonna be beat, it better be by an Irish leprechaun. I'm just saying.
Argos picks me up.
Dude, there's no shame in losing to him.
Yeah. Argos picks me up
His
into my
blood
jaws like a
flicker.
puppy.
Yeah, grabs you by the scruff of the neck and just
Yeah.
walks off with you.
He's like nodding his head. 'Cause he's an intelligent creature, so he's just like nodding his head as he takes me outside.
Luckily, Leah has rustic hospitality as part of her background, so the people love you all, and they said you guys were lots of fun. You know what? Here's a room upstairs. Go ahead and rest up for the night. Sleep it off. You
Yeah.
guys deserve it.
I'm on the bed,
Music,
BT
we
bed,
buy
I get the
drinks.
bed, y'all
How much
on
did
the
it cost for
floor.
us to buy those
In my
drinks?
drunken stupor.
A drink is 1 silver piece.
Think about how much it would cost us to really buy drinks for a bar.
Yeah,
I
I would say one drink is a silver piece according to D&D. So let's say you threw down like at least like 5 gold.
I think at least
Oh,
5
do I
gold.
get an expiration point for doing
I already gave you one, but then you burned it.
that? Yeah, but then I
Then
can
she
do it
played it
again.
as a bard.
Yeah.
Come on, Tia, that was pretty obvious. That was pretty sick.
The song was pretty good too. so-
In my drunken
It was.
stupor, the way I get up to the room and navigate the rest of this bar, just because I'm like plastered, is somersaults and barrel rolls. So I literally just do
Wait,
that.
are you plastered?
Just know my meerkat would literally
I was.
eat your dick if you try to get in the bed with me.
She ready answers her meerkat.
I can sleep soundly knowing my meerkat's got me.
I
And
think
it's just
chastity
the.
now.
I roll into the room
Yeah.
at like 3 a.m. and I notice that someone's in the bed. I kind of roll
You see,
over
you see the eyes reflecting back.
and
No.
I just like put
His-
my legs in there and lay on
Yeah,
the
you're gonna
ground,
regret
just
that
for
real
the
quick.
warmth.
You're not gonna have a baby toe.
I don't have half my toes, so I don't care.
Can you make an animal handling check to see if you can befriend your meerkat? Just be like,
Let's see if Joel wants
Actually-
to get like.
One of the stats I rolled for America is it's actually aggressive to everyone except her.
So
And everyone except her and sees a
So
So
straight
in other words, a swisher.
Yes,
You're like,
that-
you
yes,
think you're
that's
gonna
exactly
get in
how
the
I
bed
thought of
with
it. I
me
was
with
like,
a
basically,
swisher?
swish, well, you know what
Yes.
switch is?
It's just my feet. I just put my feet in there
I
for
rolled
one.
that.
Oh, what does he have to pass?
It's
He's
gonna
good
have to
for-
be at least a 15.
No, I just.
That's
I
all
got
it is.
moderate
If you wanna do it.
It rulers against my husband. I'm sorry. You're gonna feel like I need a nat 20 on that one.
Stupid.
Literally.
You can make it like a 22 or something.
I would say you're gonna need a 20. You're gonna need.
22.
You're gonna need.
Watch this nat 20. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you're on the floor.
Yeah.
I was already on the floor. I just stuck my feet in there.
It bit your foot.
I don't care. I'm just doing it.
I'm gonna say it latches onto his
I
brain
almost
like
think
me.
even harder knowing
What I do is
That's what happens.
What I do is I put my
smile in my
Yeah.
sleep.
put my
Like, I don't
drunk
like actually
rock
open
on
my
the
eyes.
bed,
you're like
melt
this,
my
right?
feet with the
And then
stone,
I have to, like-
and then go to bed.
Alex.
I'm like, thanks, Simone.
I'm
Never
gonna say
even
it lets
open
go
your
when it
eyes.
realizes that your body is shifting.
No, I put my rock on there, put my feet, melt with the stone.
Have you
and then
seen
go to
Swish?
bed.
You've met
Oh, I'm
Swisher,
sorry, does he,
so
like,
you,
eat rocks?
you know,
I didn't
literally,
think so.
you
Who's
look,
this?
you look in my direction.
Alright, so it is now the next day. Good morning. You all are back to full health.
Patrick didn't manage to make it up to the room, but he did sleep peacefully with Argos like kind of resting his head
Yeah,
on
he kind of
top.
curls up
Yeah.
around you, so you're still warm.
Yeah.
Alright, so now the next day you guys go to see King Hyperion. And
Wait, should we roll and see if they're hungover right now?
yeah, sure. Let's see.
Thanks.
Guys need to beat guys need to beat 12.
Got it.
Hey!
You were pretty,
I didn't
oh, you didn't drink. You were pretty drunk. Roll your 20.
But I beat every. I beat.
You passed
I
out.
slept
You
in the
got
bed.
too drunk and passed out.
Why slept in the bed?
Just see if you're on the order. You just gotta beat a 12.
Which one?
Your D20. You add your constitution to this.
It's funny that there's no constitution-based skills.
2.
15.
Right?
Oh, you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Because like you would think that
You're
would
not
be a
hungover. All of you.
skill
You wake up,
to do
your
things
eyes
like
are a
maybe
little like
withstand
got
that
bags
poison.
on
Like,
there.
oh, like
the sun kind of burns, but
your kind of thing is like
Yeah.
like
You're
not a
not-
racial thing,
you're
but
not
like being
hungover,
able to
though.
withstand
Yeah.
that, and it's not just purely.
My meerkat's resting.
yeah.
I slept well. I don't have bags under my eyes, but my meerkat does. I slept well. My
What would
meerkat
you
now
make
needs to
the
rest.
constitution?
I managed to
I mean,
be able to
every
like
day
withstand
he was
any number of things. It could be something.
Yeah, because even these
ingested
little
or
creepers.
taken to have
Because that is a
happen to you.
constitution
Uh,
check. There's just no skill.
I didn't
Yeah,
even try.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
was
It's like there should be a skill. Like I feel like
Yeah.
you can purposely
It's
build up
let
a
you-
tolerance to something.
Kinda like how Swiss
So why is
Army
that not a
knives
skill?
do
If you're
that.
like tolerance, you know,
They
like
let
oh, give me a
you
tolerance
do
check. You know,
that.
like how
Just
tolerant
don't
are you?
No.
You should write the wizards
No,
of the
so
coast.
she was
so you can
searching
change
last
your
time
mind.
we were
Okay.
over here.
It's been the same
Yeah.
skill groups for like 30 years.
It's not even changing. It's,
Yeah.
it's adding something. It's like in and out adding hot cocoa like
It's funny
to their
how
menu.
they
Isn't that being the only
like,
change
right
for like
now,
years and years and
they're
years?
really
Wow.
like,
Damn.
We can do it.
It's weird. It's fun to watch.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys.
So we go
But
before
then one
King
day they're
Hyperion.
like,
Is he willing to see us?
fucking look at
Yeah,
me.
so you guys are able to get into.
Yeah.
Hey guys. So you guys are able to get into the temple, or into I don't even think what this building.
You're gonna be our ambassador. Okay.
So you're going before King Hyperion in his royal palace, and you walk into his court. And as you all start walking up, before you even make it up to him, he says, "Ah, yes, the mercenaries of justice. Welcome to my palace. How can I help you all today? Ah, I see you have brought Nyala's bow. Your reputation precedes you as well. What could I do for you?
So I'm speaking for us.
You are.
What
Yes.
should I say?
What we're searching for. What are we searching for, Nia?
You guys want to speak with the Oracle so that she can help you locate
Can we
Davy
speak with
Jones the
the
library.
Oracle?
An oracle? We need an oracle.
Ah, yes. She told me that you would be coming. She's seen you cross the desert.
Yeah.
But tell me, why should I help you? What have you done for me?
I'll rub your feet.
Jimmy chimes.
Does Jimmy chime in?
Yeah.
Battery died.
Oh.
So he looks over towards Jimmy and poor boy, just sit there and watch. Do not speak. And he turns back to you.
Yeah.
Is there anything that we can do
Mr.
to prove
fucking prepared.
any, like,
I have
your
every
trust
chord imaginable.
or-
As a matter of fact, there is. I seek the Shard of the Sun. It is an important artifact that was lost during the Great War. My oracle tells me that it is inside of the Temple of Mutes. If the mercenaries were willing to go inside the temple and return back with the shard, then I'm sure my oracle would be willing to help you.
Isn't that fucking dangerous though?
But you're the mercenaries of justice.
Yeah, I just went in general.
Yeah, why don't you do it?
You all stopped a Kraken. You crossed the eternal desert.
Before I decide what Patrick says, I have to see how much he's been drinking today. He is hammered down drunk.
He's stupid
Oh,
drunk.
wait, before he says anything.
Me and him are still singing
before
little
he
songs.
says anything,
Hey, Morado.
before
Let's
he-
do an initiative roll to see who gets to do it first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about
What'd you get?
6.
I got 9.
Okay, you get to go first.
Okay, so I'm
He
gonna.
starts to come forward. You can tell what's gonna happen.
Okay, I kind of wanna touch him on the shoulder.
She sees him coming and doesn't even break eye contact with him. And she sticks her hand out and just grabs his shoulder.
And I wanted to turn
rubs
to
his
you.
nipple a little bit? He's like,
He's charmed.
Yep.
Okay. Into
Again,
staying quiet while we're in
The
here.
gnomish purr starts.
King Hyperion sees Patrick, and due to the oracle, he knows Patrick's vices. He laughs and he waves over to one of his servants, and his servants bring Patrick a cup of their finest drink. And says, "Enjoy yourself." But remain quiet.
His eyes aren't quite tracking anymore. He's like, yeah.
every single time he pours a glass, I like take it from my drink and give it back to him. But he's like so drunk, he like
I don't even
doesn't
notice. Another.
The bartender's like, what the fuck?
So will the mercenaries be willing to help me in return?
Well, if you let us stay here for tonight and sober up.
Free? How? It is
Of
not even
course,
English at
of
that point. It's
course.
just
Do
kind
you
of
have
jumbled.
any like
Common. Sorry, excuse me. It's not even common.
any sort of medicine that will help
Roll.
this guy like
Okay,
not
roll.
be so
Have a
hungover
hangover.
in the morning?
Yeah.
My clerics could perform a restoration spell.
How much would that be?
Since you are helping me, I will make sure that you are all at your peak performance. We will restore your party back to full health.
Picture like a sitar guy.
If there's anything
It's
you
kind of like a
need,
sitar. There's
go
these
to my
little,
royal armory, and
this
they will
one's that are
equip
like,
you with the
like this, it's
finest,
just metal.
with the finest
You get
armor that you
armor?
can.
Attention, you just
So,
Some armor.
so you guys
I want
all get to rest up in the
Swarovski
in the
crystal
royal
armor.
palace.
Some glamour
Emma,
studies.
I don't know if you could do certain armor because you're a vampire.
If she wants glamour studies.
Druids. Only druids have
Yeah.
that. There's something I don't know.
Actually, there's something else.
It's
You
silver.
can't
She can't wear silver.
Yeah, but I'm sure that
Yeah,
there's.
just don't wear silver.
It's Swarovski
Yeah.
crystal.
Can I have him switch
Learn
out with
to- it's
silver
not
armor?
Silver. Come
Come on.
It's diamond. Isn't that like the hardest crystal, right? You can't cut it, right?
What,
So,
diamond armor?
That's what Swarovski crystal.
What?
So
dude, so yeah, you all can pick
My chameleon
a
diamond.
new armor if you'd like, and before we go into the temple.
Do I
of Ace.
need heavy armor?
We don't want heavy armor.
it just is gonna mess up your stealth.
You don't have to worry about heat checks with the heavy armor anymore. But yeah, with
Can I
heavy
get-
armor, you are at a disadvantage if you try to make stealth checks because it's
Yeah.
loud.
Can I
Okay,
get
I got light.
mithril?
Like a
I'm
spell.
good. I'm good.
Yes.
Mithril chainmail. Cool. Sweet.
Can you focus yourself?
So
What is
hot.
happening right now?
You don't have one of these songs where you're from?
You can. I was saying, so what Dylan just asked for was mithril chainmail, which doesn't impose a disadvantage for the sound. So you could do that. If you
Mithril?
I'm not gonna get armor per se. I'm gonna see if they have like really good bowls there, and tie it so that way my buttocks is always good to go. I have one on each cheek, obviously, for protection. And they're basically like World War I helmets. You know, like just like, boop,
I need
like
that
that's
as
all it
well.
is, just ching ching, and then I've like
I make sure that all of my
And then,
like the German helmets where
million
spikes cut out the back.
jewels
Yeah,
are all,
that's a
everything's
little bit
on
better.
there.
Would you
I'm
like-
not missing any.
Would you like a? They can give you the mithril armor as well, and they can fashion it into your current armor. So basically, you will have your studded leather over a chainmail shirt underneath. So you're still pretty glamorous.
So what's it plus to the AC then?
So you.
It's a look but don't touch kind of thing.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
yeah. I immediately try to touch it.
we know, Joel. And that's why I had to say that out loud, because I want you to know that if you look and touch, you're in for it.
What are you gonna send your little badger after me?
And then, badger, meerkat.
It's a badger. I don't know what you found. It's called a
beastie,
badger.
my
Yeah.
steroided meerkat.
Steroided
Okay?
meerkat.
Peter would like
My
not be happy with you.
Swisher-esque steroided
I
meerkat.
can pump that
alright?
boy.
That's a scary
Yeah,
thing.
it's-
I
So-
would be scared.
Yeah.
What's your strength?
My strength's a plus 4, or
Swisher
plus 4 is
ass.
18.
It's gonna be like,
Your strength 18. What is your strength?
So what?
Strength. What is your strength?
17.
And what is your strength?
my strength is 10.
10. Okay. You two, if you want, could get mithril plate armor, and it would give you an AC of 18.
Both of us?
No, and you two have a strength lower than 15, so if you were to take mithril plate armor, it's so heavy it would actually slow you down by 10 feet. But what you could do is you can take half plate armor, and it'll give you an AC of 15 plus your dex.
I already have
Keep
an
the
AC
chain
of
now. It's 16 instead of 18.
Oh,
I'll keep the chain now.
okay.
Just
I
like,
have an AC
I like the fact that it'd be really noisy if I
But
took
I have an
it,
AC
so
of
I'm gonna do that.
16, so what would help me?
What's your dex plus?
My dex is 4.
Plus 4.
I like your pink pineapple.
Thank you.
Don't look at it.
I wasn't referring to your pink
I'm
pineapple.
so it's insane how obsessed I am with pineapples. It's kind of like a sickness.
I saw
Oh,
something
so
pineapple
actually-
the other day and it
does this
reminded
mean
me
that
of
the,
you.
uh,
Every time I see something pineapple, I'm like, I should get that.
So you
As
said
it
these are
should.
like
That's what I
this plus
want,
that.
and it
Yeah.
does for most people.
But for these,
Actually, I
Wow.
think
Just
what I
static
saw
numbers
was
and
like
numbers
Ice
static.
Cube. You see the Ice Cube
That's what it's saying, huh?
that were like I saw
I think that's-
videos.
that's
like,
what it's
I-
saying.
I ran
It's
out of my
basically
pineapple
doing a little
straws, but I
bit.
had pineapple straws.
Yeah.
Also,
But
why would you ever
pineapple's also
do
the sign of sweeteners, which is
this over
hilarious.
this when
Well,
I played it
yeah.
better?
I was like, who knew, right?
So wait, so if you take the half plate armor, you
Yeah.
could put your
source.
AC at 16, or 17.
Okay.
So you have mithril
Yeah,
half
it
plate.
looks like half plate if you have decent dex is probably your.
But
Alex, you also could take
Well,
the
that
same
is
thing,
only
so
17.
Your
Might as well just do
AC is 17 now, which is
Plate, maybe a rod 18.
Okay.
Yeah, so 16.
So it looks like for what it's saying on here is that you wouldn't actually add your dex for some of these
For plate.
Or
heavier
that.
things because you always.
I
We all-
know the certain ones I'm looking at have pluses too. Like the plate armor that I just talked about, that's just a straight 18.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. So then just
Yeah.
18. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'll do that.
Some
Wait,
of them have a
charisma
plus
is a
too.
-1.
And we're not buying this.
My charisma
No, this
should
is gonna get
definitely
you
be
like in
like plus 5.
Yeah.
This is regular plate armor.
What?
My
My charisma is a
should be
-1. I
five.
just saw that.
But
I
you
don't
definitely
have
know
a noise
that's not right.
restriction.
No, you're reading. Alex has high charisma. Leah doesn't. She spends all her time in the wildlands by herself. She doesn't interact with people very much.
Yeah,
and,
that's just right.
then when she goes to the city where there's people, she just gets drunk.
Oh,
and
that's kind of
smacks, so-
that's kind of fitting actually. Did you do this?
Yes.
Ah, I like that.
Alright, so everybody upgrade your stuff. We'll wait for her to get back, and then we will head to the temple.
That's funny that we've been playing the other way. I guess it makes sense though, because the heavier it gets, the more it's more of a strength thing than a dexterous thing, anyways.
Yeah.
And
Good call. Do you want to pause it?
Sure, I got it. Yeah, I'll let him do that. I'll show you here. So you guys are gonna cross the canyon over here.
I get you.
If we were actually paused, I was gonna be.
I do
We've
hope
been
that was
paused
on
for
card
10
stream.
But if we were.
I just put it in.
But you were
Yeah.
complaining about the scene.
Wait, no pause.
Wait, guys, we have 2 listeners.
What?
Woo!
But if you
we
guys go
keep
topless,
pausing
we'll get up
on
to
it.
4. I'm just saying.
What?
Joel, you ready to go topless? Okay.
No.
Cricket, like, look at my nails are so hard.
You feel
What kind of cricket says that?
No, and they were hunting
When they were
cricket
hunting
on
cricket.
Always Sunny.
I thought you said like you know like that one cricket, and I was like,
That one cricket
what
that
are
had
you
hard nipples. Like,
watching?
what
That's the last
cricket
one.
breastfeeds? Where's
Yeah.
this breastfeeding cricket?
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
All right, guys. So,
Let's do it. Did we start
Is
it?
it pause? Is it play?
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Oh,
It's
okay.
good to go.
all right, cool. So,
Breastfeeding crickets.
we are now headed into the temple. You guys tell me how you were traveling.
Can we do our one like? Oh.
I want to try to sprint.
This
through
is the
thing.
dungeon that we're at, and we're at the entrance there. So it's only.
where are we trying to get to?
You're trying to
Somewhere
find a
in there.
shard.
Trying to
you
find
don't
a
know
shard
where it is.
in
It's
there.
somewhere in there.
I think that me and Jimmy should probably take up the front.
Oh, do you want to? You guys want to split up? You think that'd be fun?
I mean, that'd be a lot of work. That we could do that.
That's a bad
That's
idea.
a bad idea.
That's actually like one of the worst things you could do in this situation.
Split up. Yeah. It's
In
like
fact, it's the worst thing you can do in this situation.
in a scary movie when everybody splits up. That's when.
It's also a maze slash
Yeah.
area. You know, I mean, granted we have a map, but still,
Don't you have -1 to your intelligence though? Would you really say that?
we should split up.
Yeah. There we go. We
Come on,
cover more
guys.
ground that way.
Alright, you guys choose. Who's the smartest? Miss
Patrick.
Lady over here.
Patrick is the smartest.
Yeah.
Miss Lady's not the smartest.
She has
She's got a 10 intelligence. I'm dumb, but
Yeah.
not the smart.
I
I think
don't
Patrick has the
But
highest.
isn't she the?
Oh, like the
Leader?
adult had a 0 then, don't you? I mean, she was the guide. I don't know. You guys tell me. You do. I shouldn't.
Okay, between
I'm
you
self-elected leader.
and Leah, who do you think would be able to?
Patrick would definitely want to assert himself and try and be the guide.
How drunk is he right now? Though?
Should we find out?
Yeah.
He's 7 shots in. He's buzzed. You know, that's his breakfast. Yeah. Okay. All right. Not too drunk to drive, apparently.
So,
Never too drunk.
We do not advocate
Don't
drunk
listen to
driving.
that.
Yeah, Nat 20 does not advocate drunk driving.
what room are you guys
Can
going
you
into
please put
first?
Let's go to the 4-person pillar room.
Yeah, I'm down for that. So we advance 30 feet forward and then turn left
Yeah,
into
I'm-
this
Okay, cool.
I'm
room
gonna
with
set this lock. Dash.
room with the statues.
All right, cool. So, in this room there are 4 statues. They all have an offering plate in front of them. On the floor there is a 5th plate.
All right.
How do you interact?
Let's investigate the statues first.
Investigate.
Now,
See if we can look at remnants that were in the plate before.
I have Artificer's Lore, so I get double proficiency on intelligence history checks related to magical items, alchemical objects, or technological devices.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that apply?
Yeah, I'll let that one.
Cool. So that means I'm gonna get +6 to this roll. I got a 14.
So you know that these 4 statues are Heliod, god of light, Thassa, the god of the sea, Perforos, the god of the forge, and Niella, the god of
Signature.
I believe that's what it was. Double check. Yeah. So yeah, you see these statues.
What was the
and,
4th one? You didn't tell me.
Niella, the just trying to double check that I have. Oh yeah, here we go. So yes, Niella, yes, is the god of god of the hunt. That's what she is. Sorry.
Huh.
Oh, and then the 5th offering plate, you see a relief statue on the floor of a golden mask. This is Erebos, god of the dead.
Yeah. Erebos is more than the god of the dead. He is death.
Yes.
Alright. I splash some water in the offering calabash for the god of the sea.
As you do that, you can hear the sounds of the ocean and the waves crashing, and the statue begins to glow.
I go over to the forge and ask it if anybody has fire ability. Well, actually, I think I have prestidigitation. I do, so I make a flame. I snap my fingers, flame on my thumb, and put the flame into the offering calabash.
The two statues, or the first statue of Thassa and now the statue of Perveros, now both glow brighter.
What was it got? The death one?
Just hunting the light.
I
I-
go to the god of the hunt.
I
and
have
think
some
we-
of the
Tiger.
nails from the lions. I can try to put that in there or something.
So you put pieces of the lion you guys killed it.
Yeah.
Very good. That now they all three glow even brighter.
God of light. What would be an element of light? Anybody got a thought on that?
Fireball.
Gonna fight?
Does anyone have a? Let's see. Does anyone have like a
No.
radiant
Then-
thing at all?
Yeah, something with radiant.
I have divine fury that I can use, which is
Charm.
Char. Okay, I'll try it.
You're construct, it can't be charm.
I was just seeing if it charged it.
Yeah.
No effect.
Yeah.
No effect.
What about Thunder Wave?
For light, try electric.
Oh, would it? Would it work?
you might have to
I
break
don't
it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I try Thunder Wave?
We try.
Okay.
So you do thunder wave. The sounds echo off of the stone walls, but nothing.
Nothing.
Uh,
Make sure you take away one of your spell slots for that.
Something sun possibly or
Tell me the god again.
Heliod,
Heliod. So yeah, it'd be
god of the sun, not just god
yeah, I was
of
gonna
light.
say like something was
Okay, it has nothing to do with Venus.
I do think you're right about the radiant damage. Can't you do zealot? Can't you-
like I
you're
said, I
zealot.
can define fury. Can I attempt
shadow,
to like
Mine's sunrise.
So
but
you take your axe, or your pickaxe, and
kind of hit it?
four statues glowing now.
Sweet.
Well, I have
Yeah.
sunlight hypersensitivity.
Yeah, well,
oh wait, that's
yeah.
nothing.
I'm
That's
really-
Absolutely nothing to do with
I
it.
have
I'm helping.
extreme peanut allergy. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Alright, there is still the big statue.
What's
the
annoying is I was
relief
gonna
statue on the
yeah,
floor.
I was gonna put originally the claw nails in the death thing because they were dead, but
I think an offering of blood would do the.
do the old tricker. I cut off one of my toes.
Are
Roll-
you
roll-
sure?
roll a d4.
Are you sure Timon hasn't nibbled on all of them enough yet?
Oh, they're still chafed. I got
They're
shot.
shaved. Ew.
3.
Take 3 damage. You cut off a toe.
Yep.
And you put it in on the
They call me
plate
Jimmy
with the
Nine
offering.
Toes.
Wait, can he like make the
Can you write that at the top of your page?
like a
Jimmy
acrobatic?
Right now
Nine
it's
Toes
Jimmy
and
Five
Jimmy
Five
Moore.
Bar
Or
Nine
check to
Toes
see how, like,
Jacobs.
how he's gonna balance on his toe. Yeah, his feet out.
I'll give it to him.
There's a-
wait,
there's a
which
guy
toe did
You
you
took
cut
the
off?
middle toe.
Alright, okay.
It's okay.
You take the middle toe?
Wait, did he?
I'm not an idiot. I don't take a balanced toe.
Alright, yeah.
Actually, I am an idiot. I took the middle left.
My
The
foot
middle
was-
left. So he walks with a bit of a
It's my
limp, but he gets around.
It's not a limp. It's not a limp.
So, you offer
Strong.
some blood, a part of your body.
Grayson saw this. and
Literally, it is now a dead part of your body, and it leads to the god of death.
Okay, good. I was gonna
And
cut off another toe if it didn't work.
in the distance,
Really
stuff now.
No wonder we
Yeah.
can't wear them in
Ladies.
like,
So all these statues are now lit. All the offering plates have been lit. In the distance, you can hear in another room this echo. It's kind of.
I try to pass gas as loud as possible down the halls.
You shit on yourself.
Constitution.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shit.
You got 15.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
easily
got
it.
it.
15.
I tried to say it fast before you got it down, so you didn't think I was bullshitting.
Love
But
it.
you got it, so
Yeah.
You
My
fart.
abs are so strong that I accidentally shit. It's like, oh, damn, I've got to put some power into there.
So where do you go from here?
Yeah.
So we're hearing something coming from
We can
another
try to go
part of
here. This
From somewhere else in the temple.
we go up to this well or not well, but maybe like fountain.
This
Yes.
building?
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk up. Which way do you go? Show me your
It goes up.
I'm gonna go
Up and to the right.
There's a giant stone door, and it is very hard to open. You're gonna have to be
meld with the stone and go through
I
it.
really could, but I'm thinking here if I can open it first, then I'm gonna do that if I can.
Yeah, it's gonna be a DC 20. It's gonna be hard.
That's pretty easy. Is that just strength, raw strength, or is it anything else?
Strength check.
You can
I'll
rage
let
and do
you. I'll
yourself
let
damage
you.
on this too.
I'll let you apply athletics to it.
I'm gonna rage. Yep. Oh, I totally got in there. Plus 10, that 23.
So,
It's like,
you're able to grab on the door. Actually, what you actually do is you just push the wall until it crumbles and it just falls into pieces.
what did I do
So
that?
now you guys are able to walk through there. And in this
It's like
room,
Princess Mononoke when he's trying to push open the gate.
Haven't seen it.
in this room is a big metal mechanism. There are several dials there located on this mechanism, and it seems that they all rotate around.
That's at least 5.
Yeah, that's right.
As a level 1 character, I'm barely hanging on.
They rotate around.
Yeah. So, like I said, there's a big room with a this metal mechanism in the center of it, made up of several dials that can be rotated to different
Alright,
directions.
again, I'll do my Artificer's lore checks. I have
I'm sure we have to
advantage on
match up stuff in here. But I'm really dumb, so I'm gonna be like, look at the pictures rotating. And
I
I'm
got
just
a
gonna
12.
say that.
And they had 12.
Yeah.
You know that this room is dedicated to Perforos, God of the Forge. That's really all you know is.
Does it look like there's a, can I do like a perception check or something of like the thing you look at images or if there's any imprints on this?
There's
Talent.
the dials have these different like pegs. So imagine several circles, and they all have pegs in different positions. So you can grab the pegs and rotate the dials around.
So I'm trying to get it to where all of the pegs are lined up, and I'm just like.
So as you rotate the first one, it starts to heat up. You can feel it's warm to the touch.
So I lay on it, and I keep rotating, and kind of
Bite your
trying
bottom lip.
to put it. And I keep doing it, and during the pain, I'm trying to, or it's not painful. I keep going and trying to line up all these pegs if possible.
So she'll go anything hotter and hotter, but nothing else really seems to be happening right now.
I keep going, keep doing it.
Eventually keeps heating and heating until steam pours out of it and it cracks and it crumbles to pieces.
I did it.
We did it.
I think. I hope.
That's really all that happened.
Fucking tits.
All right. I keep trying to turn it.
All right, where do you go from here?
The central astrological room.
Okay, cool. So you go in there, and that kind of a buzzing, humming noise that you heard earlier is now louder as you enter into this room. You look up to the ceiling. It's a very big, wide open room. It's probably 60 feet tall. It's very big. You look up and you can see these little dots, look like constellations.
Mhm.
One of them is now lit.
How many constellations are there total?
There are
What do you know?
4?
15.
15 constellations. And one of them, do I recognize the constellation?
Actually, there are 5 constellations there.
5 constellations. Do I recognize the constellation?
Yes. Roll for this one.
She'd be a survival, so we want her to roll for that.
This one is going to be either a history or a religion check.
To recognize the stars, yes. Okay, so that'd be me though to want to do that then.
These aren't stars, but
You know,
He
you
takes
know
a
they're
swig of the
very-
whiskey. Them are stars up there.
You know they're very significant. You know they're stars. You can clearly tell they're constellations.
Yeah. It's like on the tip of my brain. I'm like, it's their stars.
All right. What else do you do?
do any of these? Because
You can go to another room.
can I? Do I
Checks
know?
again.
Can I like do a check? Maybe like a. I guess it might be a history check. I'm trying to see if Hephaestus or the god of the forge here has a constellation.
Yes.
Okay. Can I? Yeah. I'm gonna roll to see if I might know that.
And that would be a history. Okay.
Yes.
Oh shit, 12. I just want to know if he has a constellation.
What did you get, sir?
A 12.
So.
Because I think the
That could be easy
God to
check.
the forward thing or forage thing here would be where I have to line the dots up to make a constellation. But I'm not that smart.
You do notice that Perforos is up there.
It's not funny. Can I look at that, go back to that dial, and attempt to put it
It's
in?
broken. It's completely destroyed.
I pee on it. Fucking damn it.
Yeah, no, when you move it, you have heating, and steam poured out, and the whole thing cracked and crumbled.
I put it back with force.
Me, I'm like,
Well, crack balls. And should we move to this area? I don't want to see this.
I want to go here first.
Okay, we go to the big man giant dude room.
You walk in there, and there's this giant statue
Yeah.
of a faceless figure
I've known him for a few
with
months.
4 arms extended out from its body.
It's the champ.
Kind of looks like that.
TM.
The big 4, and then there's a large, I don't know how to describe it. It almost looks like a crypt. It's this big stone box, and it's sealed. It seems that it can't be opened.
Seems that it can't be opened.
Can someone investigate these arms and see if there's like notches or lines through these arms to move at all? Anything like that.
Anybody else investigate that?
Yeah, I'll give it a try. 20.
It is a normal statue.
Normal
It's made of-
statue.
It is made of marble. It's, you can tell it was very beautiful one time, but it's old. People don't really visit the temple anymore. But it is
I'm
just
like,
a normal
is that
statue.
There's
you?
a sealed chest.
It's kind of like a big box, but it doesn't even have a lid. It's just one solid structure.
Does
Is it
does
made
it
of
have-
stone? Jimmy, poke your face in
That's
it.
how
I really
really
don't
don't.
want to do that.
I
well, how big is this thing? It's pretty
I
big.
dare you to.
Like, is it like human size?
Like, so the statue itself is like picture kind of like the Abraham Lincoln Memorial. So he has this big guy in there. It's approximately that size, and then there's a box a little smaller than it in front.
So-
Probably
just a-
big enough that 2 of you could be inside of it.
Well, I'm the only one who can mouse down. I'm going to go inside of that.
Yeah,
But I want you to have a
Abraham Lincoln.
So as you go to phase shift into this, radiant light emits from it, and you are thrown back.
I run back at it and hit it with
Try
my
doing-
head. I hit it with my head. I'm not even trying to meld with it.
Same
I'm just
thing
hitting it with
happens.
my
You
head.
run into it, boom, and you kind of fall back, but it's
3
undamaged.
hours
Take a
later.
D4 damage.
Yeah, roll a D4 for that.
Okay.
3 damage. Alright, so
Blood trickles down your
it seems
forehead.
there's nothing else happening in this room. Actually, take that back. There
Is
is
there-
something else happening in this room. So, as you're in this room, you start making that noise, and you hear a growl behind you. There are
7,000 ants.
1,000. 1 million ants. 1 million times better.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
there is a 2-headed Cerberus.
Cerberus.
So
Oh, this is my area.
You
So
know,
they
they
came
say
into this
2 heads
room
are
right
better
now.
than.
Right over here is a little den where a mother 2-headed Cerberus is protecting her pups. What do you guys do?
I want to kill you.
You want to kill it?
Wait.
I really do.
Wait.
What?
This reminds me of that Harry Potter.
Yeah, I'm sure it does because they have a Cerberus in there
They
too.
have a 3-headed dog.
Yep.
Is it 2-headed?
It's yeah.
So
Similar.
divided by 1/3.
What?
What are you gonna do? Are
Okay.
you gonna play the song?
Am I gonna play?
Is that what you want to do?
It sounds like an insult. You'll play song.
I'm just asking what you want to do. I mean,
Can
because
someone-
You talk to
I
this
was like, you're in the room.
Can someone do like a survival check to this
You wanna
thing
do
and
that?
like see
I
what
can,
it's,
I
what
guess.
it's
I
like?
can do that.
Yeah, you can talk to the dog.
Talk to get some emotions out of it.
Yeah, of course.
Where its head's at.
dude, what are you
Trying
So-
to
Literally.
on an emotion.
So yeah, so I'm the 2-headed Cerberus.
It's like 2-headed,
you,
so.
You're connecting with me right now. You can read in my mind that I've got I've got 2 pups back there. 4 heads that I gotta feed back
Can
there.
she like connect with him
I'm
and be like,
very
we're not
worried.
after your pups?
Can't she? No, tell me. What are you gonna say to me?
Well, okay, wait. What do we have to get past exactly?
So you're just in this room and you notice that you're in this big room and you notice that over here, because Jimmy crashed his head into a big rock and made a noise.
What?
and
No, I
and
didn't
woke
know
up
such thing.
the mother's service, the mother's 2-headed service that was guarding her pups, and she walks out and you can tell she's very defensive in her
Right.
stance. She's growling, but she's not coming towards you guys.
Okay. So I can be like,
I mock her.
hey, we're just here to see what's here. We don't want anything to do with your pups.
Persuasion check.
She kind of growls. She paces
We
back and
want
forth.
nothing to do with you and your pups. They're beautiful, by the way.
She's trying to Caesar Milan this.
She walks up slowly to you.
She's going.
You know, when pups want to sniff me,
If
they
she
want to
sniffs
sniff
you.
me.
She gets right up on you.
I'm okay with that.
And a big fat lick across your
Yes. Because you know I'm good.
And then she walks back into her den, goes with her pups, and goes back to sleep.
Can I attempt to speak?
Joel's over here like, gonna fuck something up.
I was seeing how drunk Patrick was. He's taken 3 shots since he's got in here. So.
He's got it together a little
Yeah.
bit. All right, so you guys want to leave the room?
Yes,
Stay in
please.
the room?
Let's go to the checkered place right here.
Okay, cool. So
Yeah,
I
it's
assume
cool.
you come
I made
back
the right
over
choice.
here, right?
You made the right choices.
The episode was cool.
I'm glad you guys didn't try to fight the serpents.
I left a bomb. I'm waiting.
That's a classic Joel move. Let's leave a bomb in there. No, I'm saving it.
Just in case things get hairy.
There are women and children. Let's leave a bomb.
All right, so
You guys just don't understand, logistics.
so
The
you come,
numbers game is really.
It's a war of attrition here.
so as you guys come up to this room here, you notice that it is incredibly dark. It seems unreal, the darkness. No light will emit from the room.
Prestidigitation. See if I can make a light
Goes in,
Get out of here.
like swallows.
swallowed up by it.
Yes.
Right.
As you step
Control
in, you
us to
notice
God.
one of the tiles you see from the light behind has a symbol on it.
What symbol? Do I recognize it?
This is
Actually, I'll say you know this because of your roar. It's the symbol of Heliod.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Do you
right.
guys enter the room?
I think you should strike that with some divine energy first.
The symbol's just on the door or on like the like a
It's
little
on the
entryway?
ground, right? There's a symbol for Helion on the ground.
Like ground and pound that symbol. Just like tap
Divine
it
fear.
with
You hit the symbol and you can see the darkness sort of recede a little bit, but as soon as your axe comes off.
Can I light some torches, like 7 of them? Hopefully.
I'll tell you, it'll swallow the light right up.
It swallows. I tried the prestidigitation.
I'm just like trying to light it as fast as possible. Okay.
I'm trying to run in there.
Can how about I scuttlebutt
So
in there.
I'll tell you.
I
So
like-
you go in there. The light from the torches immediately are swallowed, but you're standing on this tile with the mark of Heliod, and the light recedes.
I'm gonna say, as we stand on lines of Heliod, we're gonna be able to advance through this. So I'm gonna try and step only on tiles that have the mark of Heliod.
Right. Now they are scattered, so they're gonna take dex checks to only land on the Heliod ones. So
Even
Can we tie
Argos
ropes to
would
each
make
other?
the checks. I would make a animal hand.
Can we tie ropes to each other? I'm not joking.
I'm not joking.
You're not joking.
Because if you don't, you might be lost for a little bit. Might be too dark. You know what I mean?
That's
That way-
true. You want to tie a rope to me?
Oh, I'm gonna tie a rope to you.
okay, cool. You're gonna pull him back. All right. So you're already on one tile. The darkness has receded a little bit.
I have good decks.
Uh,
I got good decks. I'm not sure your dog does too, but
Dog only has +2 if you want to
Oh,
try.
I got +2. I'm down to do it.
You're going to need to beat a DC 10 to jump to the next
Hell
tile.
yeah, buddy.
I
I'm not looking.
All right. So you land on a tile that has the symbol for cold. Roll a D4.
Rather not.
You take
4.
You take 4 cold damage.
All right.
Jump again.
All right. Roll again.
I'm gonna miss every one of these moments for bad. Yeah, miss it again.
This time you land on roll your d4, yeah. This time you land on fire.
There you go again.
You land on another similar heal. The darkness recedes a little bit more. You can see now that there are more tiles, and they all have different symbols for elements on it.
I try to aim for the next Helios symbol if I see it. Nope.
You do see it, but you just couldn't keep your balance, and you sort of stumble, and you land on another cold.
This is fun.
It's good.
That woo. Oh, yep. Why is keeping
Try a different dice.
Lucky
dude.
7.
Alex stole mine. I just
You're gonna take
One.
Yeah, let's see. This one would be fire damage again.
7 was stupid.
The light recedes. You can see that there are 2 more Helios symbols in the room.
I was like, don't worry, what are you showing me? He was like crying and laughing, and I was like,
more damage.
how do you say it? Like, don't worry.
Fuck. I mean, darn. Oh,
Pussy Willow.
oh, pussy Willow.
I got one.
Alright, so there's one more
Like,
symbol
guys, it's
Helios.
really hot,
The light
cold,
is
and weird in
almost,
here.
the darkness is
It
almost
is really
completely
hot in
gone.
here.
Another. Alright, dude, this is starting to get a little fucking weird.
7s. All 7s.
Why am I not in a
Then
casino? Wait.
You met
Yeah,
it.
you met that one.
Yeah.
Alright, final one. Since
I'm like,
the darkness is gone. I'm going to tell you this in the last room too. After you guys didn't kill the Cerberus, you heard another hum even louder. And now after passing this room, you hear an even louder buzz coming from that room before.
We got 3 down.
Yes, and there are now more stars, or more constellations lit.
Well, it seems like we gotta go here and then here. That's what my guess is.
Which one
So,
you want to hit you
I
first?
want to not go the Kraken just say.
I wanna go the Kraken.
You want to go the Kraken first? You guys want to go the Kraken next?
Are we getting back in the water?
We might
Maybe.
Kraken.
It's within the temple.
maybe, baby.
So water in the temple then?
Maybe, baby.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean,
I haven't been to that room yet.
He knows he's lying.
let's go.
You want to go to the Kraken room?
We're gonna cut across into the Kraken room.
So as you
Right here.
as you enter into the room, you can see that the room is filled with water, and there's a statue of a kraken with some tentacles coming out from different parts of the room. And as you all walk in, the doors seal behind you. These doors are magically sealed. Jimmy's not gonna be able to break.
I just start screaming.
I'm so
You can feel the yeah.
No, I.
It's fine. It's good.
It's because you have been playing. So you can feel the wind picking up, the water is starting to move, and it's a storm inside of this room. Seems the only way to get out is to cross to the other side. But
All right, I pull out the Biden and I Moses this thing and divide the water for
Very
us.
good. Hope you pay attention to that, because that's what it is. You are now all able to walk across the room, and you're now appeased Thassa, the god of the sea, and you hear another third constellation is now lit.
I attempt to go swim in the water.
There might be something in there.
There's nothing.
Yeah, no oxygen.
Only
There's water in
only
there
a liar
and a Kraken.
Which room are we headed to next?
The magical doors open for us.
Yes, after you were able to
Sexy
cross the water,
circle.
you proved.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go to the
you're
circle
now-
up here.
Alright, cool. So in this room, there are, there are 8 pillars. Each of these pillars represents the remaining gods in the pantheon. Athreos, Aphera, Eros, Karamitra, Keranos, Mogis, Pherica, and Phoenix. On the side of each pillar is a little clay tablet and a little chisel where you can kind of carve into the clay. What do you guys do?
All right. So Eros is one of them.
Yeah.
I
No, Athreos is one of them.
Athreos. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we should probably figure out who these gods are, right?
Could be just the constellations.
History check. That'll be a 22.
Nice. So,
Patrick, long swig of the whiskey. Begins telling stories of the gods.
Here are the gods. Actually, I just realized that doesn't tell you what you need.
I
what?
carve on their common symbol.
Yeah, that is what it is. Okay, I did tell you.
Fuck yes.
So yes, you go up to each one and you start carving the symbols in there, and then you hear 8 more glowing sounds of more constellations are lit. You now have 1 room.
We make our way back to the constellation room.
You're still missing 1.
It's the one I broke, isn't it? Fuck.
Right in the middle, picture of the sun. It's not lit yet. You still have, I believe, this room left.
So we go through this broken area. We nod at Jimmy with derision. Like, why the fuck did that have to happen?
I throw him at the thing.
You throw me at the thing. You're gonna require a grapple check
Oh,
to get
that's
me off.
very
Okay.
easy to do that.
All right. 14.
I got a 17 plus. I got a 20.
I lick him.
So they try to pull me off, and I bite your hand.
And
Myron's style. Yeah.
Fairly.
Alright, so as you guys enter into this room,
Yeah,
you see several urns.
Like,
along
actually?
the right in the
Yes.
room.
Interesting. I always answer his shit. Makes me mad. Pisses me off too.
Okay, so in this room, it's filled with funerary urns, and as you enter, spirits of the dead appear, and the dead all appear to be your loved ones. Jimmy, you see your adoptive parents there.
Oh, Patrick's gonna see the brother that
Yes,
he killed,
you see your brother.
Yeah.
I don't like my adopted parents.
which is why you're chaotic evil. So,
So as you see your loved ones there, you see your brother Patrick, and he sees you, and he kind of has a smile on his face. He misses you. He knows what happened was an accident. He doesn't hate you. Wishes he was still alive, but
Patrick's
it's just the way it is. So.
Yeah, Patrick's heart is so heavy with guilt. He the forgiveness is almost worse. It's
Yeah.
almost worse. He almost wants to be aided by
It's
it.
the pain. You
Yeah.
wish you could have your brother back.
Yes.
You wish he would come back.
Yeah.
He looks over to you, and he looks over at the urns, and looks out the door. He can't speak to you. What do you do?
I give him a pen.
I go up to him. I actually dismount Argos, and I try to give him a hug.
You
Patrick
try. Your arms just go right through.
falls to his knees. He starts drinking the
He
whiskey.
looks down at you. He smiles. He looks back at the urn in front of him, and he looks at the door.
Patrick wipes the whiskey from his mouth.
Check on him.
She's fine.
I was like looking at it.
Looks at the ghost and
I
then
got
points to
the
the
last
urn.
before you
And he opens up the urn and looks inside.
As you open the urn, his soul
I didn't think it would be a thing
straight
either.
into it.
Uh,
He's now been able to cross into the underworld.
It was like the
Oh,
last.
Unfortunately, you have to
break
say
the
bye to
urn.
your brother.
It only has
Say
the
what?
box in the
Unfortunately, you
box.
have to say bye to your brother, but you know that he's finally able to complete the journey now. There's still several other urns
What
and
are you
several
doing?
spirits in the room. What do you guys do?
I go up, do the same thing, but for my crying, I sound like Bernice from Dog Wars.
So you open all these urns, and all the spirits rush into
Daisy
it.
Trail's good.
In this room, you've
Yeah?
learned
Okay.
that death
No,
is a
but
part
this
of
is
life,
going so bad.
and you need the bad to appreciate the good, and it is part of the journey. As much as you want to keep people here, you have to let them achieve their peace.
Oh, that's really cathartic for Patrick, because Patrick, he's haunted by his guilt. So this is really significant for Patrick. He might cut back.
I'm not drinking anymore. He said, I'm not drinking anymore. I'm not drinking any less. I'm not drinking more.
That's what he says. After this, I ain't drinking anymore. He's like, you're gonna quit drinking? Fuck no, I'm not gonna quit drinking, just not more.
All right, and so now all of the constellations are lit. The sun is lit, and you hear stone sliding against stone. You head back to this room, the Temple of Crufix, and inside of that box is the Shard of Light. You now have the Shard of Light, and you can return back to King Hyperion. Alright, so now
That's
you
like
guys.
Zelda.
Oh, was it?
Oh, I
Impressive. Very
have no
hot.
idea, so it's Zelda.
Alright, so now you guys head back to King Hyperion. Yeah, so after returning, you show him the shard. Yes, the mercenaries of justice. I knew if anybody could do it, it was you. Or you four. Wait, is it four? Yeah. You four.
Hold up.
Oh, Patrick's hammered.
Yeah.
You better believe it.
He says.
How many shots have you had?
14.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you roll a d20 for that?
I do. Yes, I do.
Shit.
So
Yeah.
don't worry, Patrick. Tonight we will celebrate, and you will have much, much more to drink.
Oh God.
Takes
Yes.
Even after 14 shots, I
You
mean,
about
I
to.
unbuckle my belt.
That'd be-
He
me.
he organizes a great
I'm just
feast
getting started.
just for
get started.
you.
It's party time.
There are women, there are men, whatever you're into. They're all half naked and dancing around as music plays, and he feeds the four of you to the finest meal you've ever had. And he says, "A toast to the mercenaries of justice."
A toast.
And then he sips from his cup. You all take the drink with him, and you enjoy your meal. Right? As he is going through, as you're all eating your meal, he says to you, "Do you all know the story of Phoenix?"
Tell me the story of Phoenix.
So he says everything. Hold on.
Patrick actually comes up and sits cross-legged like a little child. Oh, I've never heard that story before.
So, let me tell you, children, the story of Phoenix, the masked patron of lies and cheats. He is Heliod's ethical antithesis, governing the spheres of gambling, deception, and betrayal. Phoenix was once a mortal who was trapped in the underworld, but he learned how to forsake his identity to prevent Eros from detecting what he was doing. He crossed back on the rivers that ring the world, wrapped in the tattered cloaks of Athreos, the river god, who ushers the dead to their final rest. Hidden by illusion as he was, neither Athreos nor Erebos could find Phoenix and bring him back. Able to play whatever role for the situation calls for, he is a consummate actor. His incisive wit and cunning enable him to read the desires of his marks, adjusting his approach to suit the moment. In his rare moments of candor, Phoenix is calm and calculating, always looking towards the next scheme. He's a shadowy, mysterious figure. When appearing before mortals, he prefers the form of a willowy humanoid with ashen gray skin clad in elegant robes.
Cool.
He has also been known to appear in a variety of animal forms, including the shapes of asps, mockingbirds, and rats. Regardless of his shape, a mask forever conceals the blank face of the returned. You all start to realize you feel kind of sleepy.
He roofied us.
Patrick, you drop your drink right out of your hand.
Ah.
We
Uh-oh.
don't trust this fool.
And we noticed that.
You want to know
Yeah.
you're next. You know what's happening. Your drink falls, you fall back into your chair, and you can't get up. You fall. You're asleep.
Is there any way we can fight this?
You all drink the drink.
I'm giggling very hard. I'm
Jimmy's laughing. He thinks it's fun, and then slowly, as you're all passing out, his form changes, and he reveals to you that he himself is Phoenix, and you have helped him achieve what he has always wanted. I will deceive all of these gods. I will release the Titans now that I have the Shard of Light, and I will rewrite the Pantheon with myself at the top.
It's the last thing we hear before we drift off.
Thank you, mercenaries, but your work here is done.
Dick.
A portal opens up as he walks through it, and you guys are now at a stopping point.
What
Next.
level did we get to?
You are now 7.
Ooh, wicked.
Next time, you will chase
You know what I
him
think
into
about often?
What?
How we got to over 20.
That is amazing. Almost no games.
Yeah.
Because I specifically remember you saying like it's small percentage of people get to level 20.
Like 5%.
Really?
Yeah.
And we did it.
You guys did it. Yeah.
So
like,
what's the
legit.
percentage of like